inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can't go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame.
فورتنايت إلى بابا جي
بابا جي
بابا جي إلى إكس بوكس سيريس إكس
بابا جي.
Bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. It's my stress, that's for sure. I never wanted to run away. I was very motivated. Then what is this feeling? Who would I ask? I've been patient, but it was bearable.
فورتنايت إلى بابا جي
بابا جي
بابا جي إلى إكس بوكس سيريس إكس
بابا جي.
Vegetables I don't like. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can't go home, cause I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I'm not waiting for Santa Claus. I already have the gift, just can't open the box. I know all about it, no one can solve it unless I decide to do something about it. It's not even a case. But it was bearable.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. Oh my god, ads are still running. Ads are still running. Fuck.
I hate the alarm clock I chose.
You like that ASMR? Pop, I'm blowing. Are we ready to sleep? Can we have a counter of whenever somebody asks, is someone gonna die? Alright. Hi, Keiichi. Our ads done yet? Our ads done yet? Is ads done yet? I hope ads are done. Are they done? Are they done? Oh, what up, Techie? What up, my guy? Let's say hi to people. Hi, Fixer. Hey, Dolly. Hey, Alfredo. Hey, Bunny. Hey, Dolly again. Hey, Gears Rosalie. Hey, Nora. Hey, Keiichi. Hey, Bunny. Okay. Let's watch the Silver Wolf trailer, and then we'll log on to stuff, and then we'll be on to Umineko. Yeah? That sounds like a good idea, I think. Yo, is my microphone too loud right now? I don't know. I better not reset. But I think I figured out why I was having such really bad internet issues. For some reason, when I updated Windows, like a bunch of my settings got reset, and I was using Wi-Fi instead of my Ethernet for some odd fucking reason. So I am now currently on Ethernet instead of Wi-Fi. So hopefully we should be good now. What up, Celestial? What up? Let's watch that Silver Wolf video. And I don't think there's anything else unless you guys want to send in like songs and links and stuff beforehand. But recap session? You guys want a recap? Yes or no? Do you guys actually want that recap? I don't know if people want that recap. Do people care enough for a recap? Y'all care enough for that recap? No? Okay. Jump scare. Hello. Recap? They had all day to read the notes? True. Wow, 3 stream streak. Thanks so much, Tech, man. I appreciate you, my guy. I really do, bro. Eventually, we'll be smashing, bro. 80-minute shower cam stream. And when is the Uma race again? I didn't announce the Uma race just yet, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. Listen, guys, I have the notes up on the Discord here. I had the notes up on Discord. Yes. This is the recap here. Hey, your hair looks like it's back how it sort of was before. Yeah, my hair grows back really fast. Which is a great sign, which means I won't be bald like Agent 47 or Johnny Sins. So, sensational. Let's have this chilling right here. I'm an Umineko fan. I don't read. Please summarize. Fuck you, man. You're the biggest Umineko fan. Oh, speaking of Umineko, Umineko, I made one YouTube short with it, and it's doing pretty well on YouTube Shorts. So,
If I use a buff, how will people
Guess that?
know?
I think it's at 2,000 views.
Is it better?
No, it's at 4.8k views.
Show off my skill.
It's at, oh, it's at 6.3k views right now. It's just going up. It just keeps going up.
Oh, right.
Not bad at all. This is really nice though. I wish that they did this for fucking Evanesia. Hold on, let me drop a fat fucking like. And I will be emailing Hoyo so they can give me gems. They won't give it to me though, but who knows? I need as many G's as I can though. Cause I won't be pulling for Silver Wolf, even though she looks fantastic. Oh my god, Blade! This is lovely. Is Blade a bad guy here?
How the game is played. Isn't it?
Maybe they're just like lollygagging and stuff like that, but dude, this is ridiculous. How much budget did they drop for Silver Wolf? Like, is this the most like visually appealing trailer that they dropped so far? This is ridiculous.
Hey, Demon King, you do what you
Also,
want
I did
later.
spoil myself today. I got myself some cheese empanadas and a smoothie.
So, what am I supposed to do? A rare opportunity.
Shout out to Enfield. Thank you, Enfield. Dude, this is really badass. This is sick.
Let's break it.
Hey, Valvium. Hey, Humanoid. What's up? My government-mandated Eric stream appearance? Okay, hi and bye then, Humanoid. Come on, it's getting good, Humanoid. I promise, Umineko's getting good. Yo, Firefly needs to die, bro. Kill her. She needs to die and stay dead. Sorry, not sorry. This is insane. Oh my god, is that a spirit bomb? Nuke? I thought they weren't supposed to be making things in relation to Japan. Is that fucked up? That's gotta be fucked up. Ugh. Dude, that was actually fucking sensational. That was sensational, man. It's official. I'm pulling for Silver Wolf and Evanesia. Hell yeah. Wait, how are you gonna afford that though? Keep Firefly left to spite. Okay. I mean, she's not bad, but I mean, she's a little bit. Actually, nah, she is a little bit bad. Like, I like her character design. I just don't. I'm not really too much of a fan of her story though. I'm pulling the shit out of her. With how many tickets you have? Movers keep Firefly alive because I keep getting her personality test. Oh, so you're cutesy and whimsy? Yano Mutake just dropped in Uno. Who the fuck is Yano Mutaki? Xenoverse? Let's watch Xenoverse 3. Y'all buying this game? Y'all buying Xenoverse? Alright, here we go. Xenoverse. It's peak, is it? Age 1000? Is this in modern Dragon Ball time or in the future? Ew. Horrible drip. Horrible. Dragon Ball Online timeline? Have you ever played Dragon Ball Online? That's the Dragon Ball MMORPG, right? Oh, Piccolo! He's still aura farming! Age 1000? I'm not 1000 years old. I'm still in my youth right now, bro. It's based on time controllers. Okay. Is that the guy from Yu Yu Hakusho? Kuibara?
My new song's out. Hope you like it.
Look alive! Another incident in New City. That's your cue
Have you
to
added
head
me?
out and take care
Yep.
of
No,
it.
not yet, Nora.
Alright,
But I will do that very soon.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I already got scammed on Sparkling Zero. I will not be buying this. Even though it looks cool as shit, I already got scammed once. I will not be scammed again. Sorry. Alright. Sorry.
Nice.
It's a cool outfit. Is that Gohan? Gohan wannabe. It's a cool outfit, man. Akira Toriyama presents, so he made this when he was still alive. Hell yeah. Unless you're a quick fact, reads about 3 centuries old, showing up in the Edo period and then dipping in the Taisho. 3 centuries? So are they immortal? Is that what you're telling me? Those twinks are immortal? Alright, here we go. In-game combat. He looks like Yamcha's kid.
Hey, partner.
What the fuck is
Incident
this?
should be just up ahead. Careful though, I might just
He
steal
tried
the
to cure
spotlight
soul
myself.
from the dead to make this game.
Now, here comes the hero.
Now what? Hey Pedro, what's up Pedro? How you been? I will show you my revised notes of Umineko very soon. And I'm hoping that you will enjoy it. Listen, that looks fucking cool and all, but I'm not fucking buying this shit, dude. I'm so sorry. I'll drop a like though. Hold on, Daima? More Umineko? You're really speeding through this? Wait. Do other streamers not play Umineko back to back to back? They just do it like... Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Did you play Xeno 1 and Xeno 2? I've only tried out Xeno 2 and I didn't really have much fun. It just wasn't really for me, to be honest with you. Here, you know what? Let me just do this super quickly here. So here are my notes. I have categorized them into characters, the island, the golden crest, weird actions, lore of the family, and the epitaph. I've been good. It's a national holiday here in Brazil tomorrow. So excited to spend it with my partner. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy yourself. Hell yeah. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the beautiful weather outside. Hopefully it's nice and sunny and it's not too humid for you. Have fun. That's cold. Beatrice Epitaph is written 2 years ago. It's originally written by Kinzo. Yeah, but the main bulk of it, though, make George's a cuck a main topic. This is the main bulk, though. The main bulk of the notes. I pretty much just reorganized everything. It looks a lot fancier now, and a lot more easier to read, in my opinion. But I'm not gonna give a really crazy recap though, because it's gonna be too long to do a fucking recap every stream, I think. That looks nice. Thanks, Pedro. Hey, Ghoulish, what's up? How you been? Let me load up onto Honkai Impact 3rd. Okay, Limbus Company, do not fucking update. Do not update Limbus Company. Let me go onto Honkai Impact 3rd, add a Nora while we were watching this video, and then we should be done. Alright. Sensational. Yeah. In-game. Limbus Company update would be funny. It happened yesterday. It happened yesterday, so hopefully it doesn't happen again.
This guy's not gonna be easy to...
Wait, most likely, but Reed, there's little information about whether they can die or not, which is why the new movie is stressful as fuck. Reed did get knocked out and bled, but he never died, so... Oh, okay! Oh, okay, so the new movie has, like, high stakes because they might actually die. Okay. I don't think the medicine sellers can die, but Khan is making me second guess myself. And is Khan the one on the movie poster? And update all your other games at one point. I'll do that shit tomorrow, my guy. I'll do that shit tomorrow. Do you guys think I should watch the anime Private Tutor to the Duke's Daughter? Private Tutor to the Duke's Daughter? That sounds like Spy Family.
Take down.
Is it Yuri? Okay. Hold on, Daima. Where's Daima at? Make a free 1K from Enfield? Bro, I bottled it, bro. I don't have a fucking level 90 account. I heard they made an anime of Blooming Into You? What is Blooming Into You? By the way, this background soundtrack of Honkai Impact 3rd is fucking lovely. I don't know what it is, but it low-key sounds like Blade. Y'all fuck with Blade? Blade the underground rapper? Yeah? No? No? Alright, whatever. Hey Paradox, what's up Paradox? How you been? I like how a chat is so lively in the first 30 minutes an hour, and as soon as I start playing Umineko, everybody falls asleep. Everybody falls asleep. It's sensational. It's great. There's different bridges, backgrounds with different OSTs, by the way. Really? It sounds really nice. Blade and Echo 2K Underground. Yeah, they're still underground. Nah, bro, I just leave. At least you're honest with it, Valiant. But trust, there's hella drama though. Come on, there's hella drama. I'll send my bridge. What do you mean bridge? How do I add you though? Hey, what's up, Anna? Only 15 minutes late. What's up? You start watching Mononoke. Well, that's honestly that's probably a little bit more entertaining. My balls have hella drama. Alright, bro, let me squeeze them. Is this you? Where are you? Recent? Friend request? Where's friend request? Wait, you didn't add me. You didn't fucking add me. Here's my ID again, if you need it. Anyways, let's watch this real quick here. Look, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, dopamine, hype, or moment. Look, you think you're a thug, Eric? Eat this brown part of the banana? I actually do eat the brown part of the banana. I actually do. It's a little bit mushy and kind of gross, but I do eat it though. All I remember today was someone calling me multiple source off because I asked them what they wanted my chair when I had a chair. Did they call you an Asian slur?
I trained harder because of you.
R.I.P. Paradox, that fucking sucks. But don't worry, you'll be a-okay though. You'll be a-okay, you are home, you are safe. Wait, is he new? Daima Dragon Ball Z? I mean Dragon Ball Daima Super Saiyan 4?
Two Super Saiyan 4s, huh? This should be fun.
A lot of people have been saying Diamond Goku wasn't made by Arxes? Wait, how so? What do you mean it's not made by Arxes? How? Show the drink? I mean, it looks good as shit to me, bro. It looks good as fuck to me, man. Alright, Nora, let's add you. Level 85, wow. Let's add you. Can we look at your account? That and the F for gay people, which I'm not really phased by because I've been called that many things growing up. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Paradox. Well, at least you're home and stuff. But that fucking sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Paradox. You don't deserve that. But trust me, you'll be out soon. And you won't have to ever experience that ever again in the real world because that doesn't really happen outside in the real world. At least in my experience anymore. Unless you go to frats. Frats, it's a little bit different, but other than that, most people are pretty normal and cordial in real life. Arceus has a very specific animation style, which is only deviated by Daima Goku. Really? Did you see the Chibi Ryu's brother stuff? I did not see that. Link that. Level up her weapon. You have her. Wait, she's fucking sick. She's lovely. She is lovely. Wait, she's got some jiggle a little bit. Hold on. I'm noticing. I'm noticing. Very ethical jiggles. Hey, Alicia, this is very cute. Very nice. Alright, nice little back shot. Dude, she low-key Mog Sirini. Actually, high-key Mog Sirini. She looks very nice. Very nice. Okay. I think that's the only thing that I really need to do here. What happened with the chibi reviews though? OG Pink Jesus? What do you mean it's unshareable? What do you mean what happened? It's 4:20. I'm getting lit tonight and I'm gonna have spaghetti and watch my favorite weed movie. Oh, it's 4:20 today? Ghoulish. I did not know that it was 4:20 today. Damn, I should have went to the dispensary and get me some edibles and then do like a bunch of reaction videos. Damn. I did not realize it was 4:20. What's special about 420? It's a special day in America where like a bunch of people get high. Well, I wouldn't have known because I don't use Snapchat anymore. And I hardly ever use my IRL Instagram. And typically like on Snapchat and my IRL Instagram, I would see people celebrating 420 and stuff like that. But I forgot. I high-key forgot about that. Damn. Well, enjoy yourself, Ghoulish. There's this one Snoop Dogg movie that I really liked. It was just about them smoking weed and stuff. And Good Burger, I think, also. I think that's a good movie to watch also. Who even is Chibi Reviews? The greatest cuck besides George Oshiramiya. Wait, what? It's just a drawing, compelling argument. I'm digging up your brother and turning him to a chair. Whoa, what? Wait, what? His bro's dead? Nah, that's kind of fucked up, man. Nah, that's a little bit too much. Click the full tweet. I can't even look at it. It says unavailable. Invisibility is limited. Nah, I don't know, man. That's going a little bit too far, bro. It's going a little bit too far, in my opinion. The cursed bloodline? Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know, man. That's why you guys got to be careful on what you say on the internet and stuff like that. Because you got people like that doing shit like that. Oh, the pic is AI generated? Okay. Well, if it's AI generated, then... I mean, still, but... If that was, like, real life, like, fuck, dude. That's kind of intense. That's kind of intense here. Anyways. Dispensaries are as common as gas stations here. Yeah, me too. There's a bunch of dispensaries around here. I would just have to go in. Unfortunately, I would get ID'd. I would get carded because, you know, I look very youthful for my age. I only know 420 is someone's very special birthday in Germany. Who, Hitler? Is Hitler's birthday 420? There's only one German guy I know. Hitler birthday. Oh my god, it is! His birthday is 420. What the fuck? Shit, I never knew that. Interesting. Then they found this? What is this? I'm looking through my Honkai Impact 3rd account and only my sealed battlesuits are maxed out. Is that a good thing? Found Chibi's brother's grave? Dude, that's fucked up, man. You can't be doing that. Blasian teenager? Alright, nice. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, guys. I don't condone that behavior. Anyways. TLDR? Oh, dude, there's too much, though. There's too much shit. Family ranks right here. We have a bunch of background information on Kenzo, Oshiramiya. George is a cuck. We have some information about the servants. So here's there's a bunch of drama here. There's a bunch of information about the drama here. You can read this. I'm not gonna say it all. There's beef between the servants. Battler's past. Kinzo's inheritance was the biggest drama out there, and then that devolves into Krause's plan. Krause's. I'm feeling sleepy already. Bro, you were here the entire time, bro. Don't lie. Alright, let me go onto Steam, and then let me load up Umineko here. I think that's all the links that I need to see for today. I'm gonna go watch the Evil Bong movie series. I'm gonna start the first out of 9 while I start dinner and wait for my gummies to kick in. Evil Bong? I've never seen Evil Bong. Eric, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, and gotcha? Okay, okay. I got you, I got you. Can you give me a rundown on what's happening? Give me a second. Let me look at this battle suit here. What's a bridge? This is very pretty though. It's very pink. It's very nice though. But I'm not sure what this bridge thing is though. Alright. Let's Oh! I'm on Steam, I'm on Steam, I'm on Steam, I'm on Steam, I'm on Steam. I'm on Steam, I'm on Steam, I'm on Steam. 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 Eric clipped having porn on his browser. I don't use porn on my PC. That's just weird, bro. I don't know, man. Like imagine like you're sitting at your desktop just jerking your worthless cock. Like, I don't really, you know... Oh, Diana, what's up? Really bad time to join. That was a really bad time to join. But hiya, Diana. Fuck, that's loud as shit, man. Hey, Diana. Yeah. Anyways. Dude. I guess I'll give a fucking rundown here. Oops. Hold on. Let's give a quick rundown, but I'm gonna mute the damn seagulls because the seagulls is way too fucking, way too, loud here. Sorry, seagulls. Sorry. 60 watch streak, here I come. Hell yeah, ghoulish. Let me load up Obsidian. Diane's always spawning at the best times. Okay. Okay. And then let's have some music in the background here. Let's have some music. Y'all fuck with Maple Story? Background music? Y'all fuck with Maple Story? Alright. No death game to fight for the inheritance? Not yet, not yet. Alright. Let's give a quick thingy. I sent my friend the TikTok of you reading that long Yuri title, and I'm scared she will get curious about you and join at the wrong moment like Diana. It's okay. Diana usually sticks around, so that's why I'm happy. She can tolerate the sleep. Everybody loves Diana, I guess. Diana's very popular. Sure. Alright, anyways. Let's see. So... Whoa, what the fuck happened to my notes? Yo, what happened? Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! You left your AirPods at university? Bro, how do you do that? What? My notes! What do you mean failed to open? No! Oh my god! Okay, okay. Epitaph works. Go to Beatrice works. Kinzo works. Kraus works. The Lore works. The One Winged Eagle works. Rokenjima Island works. Legend of the Gold works. Oshiromiya Family and Drama? Did Beatrice just fucking wipe this away from me or something? Was that catching on too much? What? Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. You spoke of Beatrice. Why is Eric noting this down like it's on the test? Because you have to. You have to. You have to. You have to, bro. Trust. Trust. Wait. Wait, what? Okay. So I'm able to, okay. So my notes are still reserved here. My notes are still reserved here, but for some reason I can't open them. Weird, very weird. Okay. So we have the family ranks right here. Kinzo Shiromiya is head honcho. Head honcho, the big CEO, the grandfather. Rank number 1, and he only has 3 months to fucking live. This motherfucker has a Genji He has a right-hand man butler in the name of Genji, and he also has another person he trusts in his position, Nanjo, aka Bond from Spy Family. Honestly, you'll meet these characters later. Servants. There's Genji, the servant. There's Goda. There's Kumasawa, which is an old lady. Goda looks sketchy as fuck because he has a butt chin. Cannon is a twink, and Shannon, she's very cool, very chill, very epic. Let's see. No deaths yet, but the 3 siblings have come down on Kraus, the eldest, claiming he was embezzling the inheritance before Kinzo died for his own personal business gambles. Sensational! Thank you, Pedro! Shout out to fucking Pedro! Making some spicy, yummy noodles. Is it Bulldog making Bulldog noodles right now? Gotta restart the game? What do you mean? Nuh-uh. But the main drama, the main juicy bit is, okay, so this family conference happens every October, once a year. Everyone in the family might have some sort of sixth sense, important to know, and they all look different. There is hella family tension between Kraus and Natsuhi, and pretty much all the other siblings. So it's like a 3v1. It's ridiculous. Maruchan? I like Maruchan. Even though a lot of noodle purists don't like Maruchan, I enjoy Maruchan because it's really affordable for me. My favorite Maruchan is beef. I like beef the most. Anyways, speaking of beef, there is beef between the servants. So Shannon was getting blamed and bullied by the entire family for the late tea arrival and not knowing important details. It was revealed that it was Goda's mistake this entire time. Fuck Goda, man. Fuck Goda. Kumasawa is protecting Shannon and Cannon. Reveals that Goda hates Shannon and Cannon. That was passed. I don't fucking need to know that, honestly. Drama. Pretty much what Pedro said in the chat right here. The family suspects that Kraus is trying to take all the inheritance money for himself, and the family tension goes stronger. He has a bunch of investments, but it was really dog shit investments here. He's also a cuck bad husband. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Kraus's plan was, this guy has a shitload of investments into resorts. His thesis is that Japan will experience an economic boom and people's necessities will be fully covered and will soon want to experience joy through other means. He thinks that people will want to visit resorts. He has been criticized of his investments, but he is betting all in on it, thinking he will be the next Kinzo. Alright? Fucking weird ass investment plan. Ava, which is the second older sister, she mentions that the ruling party will establish resort health maintenance laws and that they are trying to secure as much funding as possible. Could be a good thing for Kraus. But his time has been off, as noted by his siblings. He was noted that he might be able to see into the future, but his timings is all wrong based of his decision making and his really bad investments. And the guest house that we're staying on the island was meant to be the apartments for the resorts, etc, 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 etc. Share theories? Might be a little too early for theories. Yeah, in my opinion, Pedro, I don't really have enough information just yet here. Never mind, I thought the server had a food channel. I mean, people post food in the photos channel anyway. Okay. Okay. Anyways. But hopefully that fucking helps. Actually staying today because I'll be on Tomodachi. Hell yeah! Enjoy yourself on a Tomodachi life. It looks really fun. I cannot wait for people to die. Trust me, today, people will die. People will die today. 100%. This is fucking loud. You wanna watch this opening? Here, watch this opening. I promise you, Hello Aura, watch this opening, guys. This will hook you in. This will hook you in, I promise. I honestly can care less. Come on, Velvet, come on. That pig reminds me I was going to eat lunch out of the bench, but when I got there, a squirrel was sitting there eating a burger? How did a squirrel get a burger? This looks like fake Grand Order. Oh, wait, she's got a shotgun. Natsui pulls out the fucking shotgun. What's the name of this opening? Don't look it up, Keiichi. You might get spoiled. You might get spoiled. You might get spoiled. You might get spoiled, bro. Anyways. Spoilers? We don't know shit, though. It's cool. What's up, Ritz? Let's listen to the Red Hood Nikkei OST. It's too late, bro. It's too late. You missed it. You missed the first 30 minutes of stalling. I used 200 pulls and only got 2 Devil Scar cards. Is that good or bad? Is that good? But how did a squirrel get a fucking burger, though? Anyways, let's go ahead and let's play some more Umineko. What's also a banger? The stage play? What do you mean? Wait, they had a stage play for Umineko? Stage play opening is so good, is it? Oh, come on, I was yapping with oomph? Sorry, it's... But we gotta do this! We gotta do this! Alright, listen. I would go back and do all this dialogue because they were talking about the story here, okay? We got it, who's forcing you? So you wanna listen to fucking Red Hood over this peak? Is that what you're saying? Okay, alright. Let's start at, okay. So they were questioning how did Grandfather, aka Kenzo, whose trustworthiness was 0, manage to obtain the large amount of funds in the first place here. Okay? And then they're gonna go into this fucking information. It is said that when asked a question, Grandfather answered like this. One fateful day, I encountered the Golden Witch Beatrice. He then went on about how he continued to research alchemy and techniques for summoning demons in order to become a great mage. Hey senpai, what up? My left nut is more peaked than this? My left nut sags more than my right nut, I think. Something like that. When the entity summoned as a result of the demon calling ritual was the Golden Witch Beatrice. So, Grandpa might have summoned Beatrice here. He might have summoned Beatrice. He then said that he made a contract where in exchange for his own soul, he would receive fortune and honor. So, in the very first scene of this game, we learned that he made a contract with the witch. And it turns out, it might have been true here, that he made a contract where in exchange of his own soul, he would get a bunch of fortune and honor. And that fortune was probably this 10 tons of gold here. And they're the same height, they collect together like the balls in Newton's cradle. Only if I don't nut. That's only if I don't nut. Grandfather uses gold as collateral to prepare as vast quantity of funds, and then use that to multiply his wealth by several times and revive the Oshiramiya family. It seems that the story is so old that our parents have already been told that when we were still children. W Panda Express senpai, what'd you get? Orange chicken? So our parents, when they were little, explored this island in various ways, believing that the gold that Grandfather had received from the witch might be hidden somewhere. However, since there were the danger of them getting lost in the abandoned forest, Grandmother or someone began to spread the story that the witch lived in the forest and approaching it was too dangerous. I remember that old story. When we were little, our parents told us about it and we went all over the island searching for treasure. Didn't we get lost in the forest and start crying until someone of the servants found us? Our parents were so mad at us. That takes us back. Oh, wait! That's Battler talking! Read this! Read this!
親からその話を聞かされて、宝探しと称して島中あちこちうろうろして、森で迷ってワンワン泣いて、千代兄さんに見つけてもらって、親にめちゃくちゃ怒られたんじゃなかったっけ?
Honey walnut shrimp, white rice, or chicken? That sounds fucking amazing, bro. That sounds fucking amazing, bro. But you got white rice at Panda Express, though? That's tough. There we go.
バカだったよな。だってよ、じい様はその資本金で儲けた挙句でこの島を買うんだぜ。この島に来る前から黄金を持ってたってことになるじゃねえか。この島にあるわけがないぜ。
Yup.
そうとも限らないよ。その黄金が元からこの島に隠されていて、それを確実に自分のものにするためにこの島を丸々買い取ったとかね。何しろ10トンもあるんだもん。安全な場所に移すより隠し場所そのものを確保する方が現実的だよ。
Yup.
この碑文を書かせたのは2年前。それもじいさま自身ってなると、なるほど。黄金伝説も信憑性が増してくるじゃねえか。
So pretty much they're just theorizing on if this gold is real or not and the whereabouts of where this gold is. TLDR. Don't watch the stage play opening because it has spoilers. Okay, I will not watch that, and no one in chat watch it either, please, or else we'll get spoiled. Alright. 10 tons of gold was bestowed upon grandfather by a witch that it said he used to revive the Oshiramiya family.
そいつがどこかに今も眠っていて、じいさまはこの謎を解けたやつに全部を譲ろうって。
I remember.
そういうつもりなのかもしれね
え。I remember this. Grandfather may be planning to turn it over to whoever can solve his riddle. I'm gonna watch that shit. Fuck you.
じいさまらしいセンスというか、なんというか。
Yeah. That sounds like grandfather's style or something. So I'm hinting that I'm guessing that this whole story is gonna be us solving that riddle, or maybe it's gonna be the parents solving that riddle, or like something like that. Finish Noodles and Photo Channel. Should we take a peep at that? I hope it looks good. Hope it is good. The epitaph carved into the plate was very mysterious, something like a poem or a song. Its sentences were incredibly disturbing, filled with the signs of grandfather's black magic hobby and truly in bad taste. But it could definitely be viewed as a puzzle which, if solved, could lead to a place where the gold was hidden.
そういうつもりなのかどうか、おじいさまの胸中は想像もつかないけどね。一つ言えるのは、このうさんくさい碑文を、おじいさまは一族全員に告示するかのようにここに掲示したこと。そして、黄金の存在はほのめかしながらも、未だにその隠し場所について一切触れないこと。
It's gotta be like a 100 test. Okay, sure, I guess I just give up on my dreams. I said no to more greenery on the island. Wait, what happened? W streaked though, senpai. Why he got that Japanese last name when his first name is George? Here, let me show you, bro. So almost, oh fuck. So almost every single character in the family has really foreign names here. So you got Kraus, Ava, Rudolph, Kyrie, Battler, George. He doesn't have a he doesn't have a foreign name because he's married into the family. He's an outsider. Same thing with Natsuhi. She's an outsider, married into the family. Jessica's foreign. Kyrie is Japanese. Is it really? Maybe I'm thinking about Kyrie Irving. My fault. But yeah, she's also an outsider in that she was married into the family. So this is married into the family, married into the family, and married into the family. Oh, Rosa and Maria also. Wait, Rosa and Maria. Is that an AOT reference on the walls? Am I reaching? True? Yeah? No? True? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways. But Kinzo doesn't have a foreign name, but he's obsessed with the West, though. And then these people don't really matter. But hold on, Shannon and Cannon. I don't know. Could be a hint there somewhere. Let's move on.
そこから親たちが想像を膨らませて、おじいさまの知恵比べに違いないって言い出した。
Call a battle of the wits from grandfather. Okay, so this is intentional. We are playing as Battler. Oh fuck, man. This is us right here, Battler. This is us. Calling Nanjo a rando. He is a rando. Oh, an avocado outfit? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's me. There isn't a single unique perspective, but most of the time we were a battler. Yes. Call it the Battle of the Wits from grandfather, so he wants this to happen.
欲の皮が突っ張ってる。
Oh.
うちの親父あたりだろう
Hell
ぜ。
yeah.
こんな世まいことを真に受けてるなんてよ。
Bet who's my dad who's saying this nonsense at face value, his greed exposed to the
じい
world.
さまの黒魔術趣味はバカにしてるくせに、この隠し黄金の話だけは信じてやがる。
Even though he laughs at grandfather's black magic hobby, he'll still believe the story about the hidden gold.
調子のいい話さ。
Man, I love the art. Hey man, just you wait until you hear the voice acting. The voice acting when they're fucking screaming and yelling during the drama segments. And the OST, oh my gosh, it's sensational, it's peak. It's amazing.
確かに現実的な話じゃないよね。当時無名で何のコネクションもなかったおじいさまに無償で莫大な金塊を融資する人物なんているわけがない。
Grandfather still nameless without any connection. There's no way anyone would have just lent him a massive quantity of gold bars for free.
それがいたからこそおじいさまはそのスポンサーを魔女と呼んだというなら考えられない話じゃないけど。
His sponsor a witch though. It's not a realistic story. So George isn't really buying it though.
でもよ、10トンだぜ10トン。一体現金に直したらいくらくらいになるんだ？っていうか、とんでもない量になるはずだぜ。
Billions of yen.
とんでもない量だよ。
Hey, his glasses are fogging up here.
人類が有史以来発掘した黄金はせいぜい10万トンって言われてる。
The total amount of gold mined by humankind since the dawn of history is almost 100 tons? 100k tons?
人類の歴史が手にした黄金の1万分の1を個人が手にしてるっていうのはとてつもないことだよ。
Till one person is just insane. 10,000.
それが一箇所にあり、しかもそれをおじいさまにポンと貸し出せるような魔女。
There should be a witch who could just lend it to grandfather as if it was nothing?
ただものじゃないね。
That would be no ordinary person.
私はよ、その10トンって数字ももはや嘘くさいと思ってるぜ。
What do we think here? Is this real or fake? I mean, judging from fucking Kinzo, man, and like how he lost his fucking marbles, I think it might be real. I'm thinking that there is 10 tons of just gold sitting on some fucking random island.
第一よ、じいさま以外に
Probably
見た
this
やつはい
island,
ないん
though.
だろ？
Has he ever seen it? Oh, that maybe.
仮に気前のいい魔女が実在して黄金を貸したとしても、それは10は10でも10キロぐらいの間違いじゃねえの
Is
か？
Kinzo that? I don't think so.
10キロでも相当いい金額になるはずだぜ。
Mm-hmm.
10キロの黄金っていくら？
Who couldn't keep up and felt like she was being spoken to in riddles, finally found a place where she could ask us a question. I give you a door handle? Well, hopefully it's useful for you. Hopefully. He's got fool's gold and is too mentally ill? If he got fool's gold, then how did he afford all this then? How did he afford to start up his businesses and such? How was he able to bribe people? How was he able to get all those connections? You feel? A question which I also wanted to ask right then. Whether I hear 10 kilos or 10 tons, I know that it's an incredible amount, but I couldn't put a number on exactly how incredible. George Anki folded his arms and tried to remember the market price of gold.
さあ、金も相場の影響を受けるから何とも言えないし、
Yep.
純度や鋳造先の
Still
信
like
用
that
によって
today.
も変わってくる。換金に手数料もかかるし。ただ希少金属であることは間違いなくて、このまま採掘が進めば人類はあと半世紀ほどで全てを掘り尽くしてしまうんじゃないかって憶測もある。
So like Bitcoin.
デタラメに言って1キロあたり200万円程度の価値はあるんじゃないかと
Oh
思う
my
ね。
god. 2 million yen for 1 kilo.
ひゅー！私よ、10キロってのは今適当に言った控えめな数字なんだけどよ、それでも2000万円の価値があるってことになるじゃねえかよ。
Yeah.
おー、マリア体重28キロ。
Okay.
ということはマリアちゃんと同じ重さの黄金ならその価値は5000万円を超えるって計算になるね。
そりゃたまげるな。10トンならいくらだ？
Billions.
10キロで2000万が1000倍だから。
Trillions, maybe?
はあ、200億円か。
20 billion.
こりゃたまらねえや。
How much is 20 billion yen actually worth? We'd have to measure it by putting it in terms we could understand. I mean, they say the wages over a lifetime are 200 million yen. Hell yeah. You grow up and work like crazy, sacrificing your life for your company, and as you approach old age, are finally freed. And all that together, including the retirement money, comes out at 200 million yen. So after working your entire life, it adds up to 200 million yen? Fuck. In other words, that's the cash equivalent of a human's life. No, you could even call it the price of life. We were talking about a sum so enormous that it would require 100 of those lives. Assuming you work for 40 years from age 20 to age 60, then it's equal to 4,000 years of work wages. It's a sum of money you could finally accumulate after working every day, starting from the Jomon period. Dude, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bro. 200 million yen is around 1.2 million doll hairs? Oh, dollars. Okay, dollars, okay. Holy fuck, man. Today, it was even more then. Yeah, the purchasing power was a lot stronger back then.
マリアの大好きなショートケーキだったら多分一生かかっても食い切れないくらい買えるぜ。
I love that shortcake, you know. Damn, hella shortcakes.
でも200億円という現金ならいざ知れず、それと同等の金塊がひとところにあるなんてとても現実的とは思えない。
But what if it is though? I don't know. Kinzo's a fucking old geezer,
さっ
man.
きも言った通り、黄金は非常に重くて財産をまとめておくにはちょっと便利とは思えないよ。
But what if it's just beneath underground this fucking island though? You never know.
ものすごい額面の有価証券とか、ものすごく価値のある宝石とか、そういうものなら考えられなくもないけれど。
You think Kenzo invests? I don't know if Kenzo is really interested in investing his money. Maybe gems.
戦時中の混乱期に自分の資産を持ち運べるよう全て宝石などに変えた人たちがいたのは有名な話だからね。
Kept it all in his Bitcoin wallet. Based on April 2026 data, 10 metric tons of gold is worth over 1 billion USD, roughly calculated as 1.7 to 1.07 to 1.5 billion based on spot prices. Damn, we got people worth more than that, right? Holy shit, that's
黄
ridiculous.
金で資産を備蓄したというのはなかなか聞かない。
But you don't usually hear stories of people exchanging their wealth for gold. So Kenzo was a fucking tycoon then. He was a gold tycoon. Is that no? Tycoons are the people that were able to make a bunch of money based off of something? I forgot. Never mind. The bald guy who owned Amazon made like 50 billion last year, Jeff Bezos. Oh, are we treating him like Voldemort? My fault.
確かに重いけどよ、国際的に一番信用されてて価値も安定してるし、意味はあるんじゃないのかな。
I think so.
証券とかだったら国が滅びちまったら紙切れになっちまうわけだし。
Yeah, his name is Jeff Bezos. No, not Lex Luthor. What's my net worth? Probably like negative, I don't know, 50k? 60, 70k? Maybe? Something like that.
そういう考え方もあるね。でも 10kg のインゴット一つでも体感重量は相当のものだよ。
Oh, but if he was using black magic, he could probably shrink it though.
聞いたことない？ 50kg の人間は背負えても 50kg の俵は担げないって。それだけの莫大な重量の金塊を個人が所有するリスクと手間は計り知
But
れ
I
ない
feel like
ね。
this is based off of like, I don't
ってことは
know.
つまり200億円の札束がうなってるって話ならともかく。
He's being very realistic right now, but I don't know, maybe he did use like some sort of like random black magic.
200億円分の黄金が山積みになってるってのはちょいと現実味がないわけだな。
そういうことになるね。黄金伝説なんて響きはとても面白いんだけど、そもそも10トンの黄金という時点で少々無理があるね。
そうやってリズムで考えるとみるみる嘘くさくなっていくぜ。夢のない話さ。
I don't know, is this fake? I don't know, 20 billion yen in banknotes lying around, that'd be one thing, but given it's supposed to 20 billion yen in gold piled up. I don't know. I think... I don't know. I think it might be real.
でも、そこは何しろ、あのおじい様だからね。
A witch gave me $1 billion worth in gold sounds so fake. What are you talking about? But you never know, man. This guy is off his rocker. He's off his marbles. You never know. The guy, man, if he's fucking throwing up, squirming, and screaming about Beatrice, that he would give everything up just to see her smile one more time, it could be true. You never know. She is the Golden Witch. She is the Golden Witch. But I thought it was in relation to her hair though, because she is a blonde.
親切なお金持ちからの融資を大げさに吹聴して、魔女から授かった10トンの黄金なんて例え方をしたのかもしれないよ。
I don't know. Announces financing from some kind of rich person in an exaggerated metaphorical way. It's 10 tons of gold just from a witch.
10トンという数字も象徴的な感じがするしね。
10 tons feels pretty symbolic.
つまり借りた金のありがたさは10トンの黄金に匹敵する価値があった。
A metaphorical?
じいさまに大金持ちの勇敢マダムが気前よく恵んでくれて、そのご婦人を魔女と呼んだ。
No.
ってことじゃねえのか？
Weird fanfic. Horrible fanfic, Jessica. Horrible fanfic. Just because the example isn't bad. Nice, Senpai. Hell yeah. Someone was generous enough to lend a huge sum of money to grandfather when his trustworthiness was still 0. She would certainly be someone worthy of being called a witch. This is Beatrice, by the way. Furthermore, grandfather later used that money to build a vast amount of wealth. With such an incredible ability to judge people. Again, she might well be fittingly called a witch. Also, since she went to the trouble of lending all that money, she might also have enthusiastically guided how it was spent. Come to think of it, the idea to get involved with the occupying forces and profit from the Korean War demands might have come from the witch as well. What's heavier, 200 tons of feathers or 200 tons of gold? They weigh the same. With all that considered, saying that he received wealth and honor from a witch might actually be a fair description. Can I fly you out? To PAX East? Maybe.
ってことはつまりこの魔女様は後ろ宮家復興のための資金を呼んでくださった復興の大恩人ってわけだ。
Granted the funds necessary to revive the Ushiramiya family, and the grandfather owed her big time.
なりゃじい様が感謝の気持ちを込めてこんだけでかい絵を描かせて掲げさせたってのもなるほどおかしい話じゃないのかもな。
ひょっとするとよ、当の本人は見るからに魔女っぽいばあさんだったかもしれないぜ。それをじい様が美化してこんな美人に描いてくれたってのは考えられる話さ。
Ew, I don't know, man.
案外当の本人に会ってみたらこんなに美人じゃないか
She
も
has
し
an
れ
active
ねえな。
imagination, I think.
ありえるね。
His glasses are fogging up here. He knows something.
ベアトリーチェって名前は
Zippy?
いかにも洋風だけど、僕たち一族の名前がみんな洋風であることを考えると。
Here it is. Beatrice sounds pretty Western. And when you think about how everyone in our family has Western style names.
このベアトリーチェって名前も日本人名を無理やり洋風にアレンジしたものなのかもしれないよ。
なるほどなるほど。この美人は絵の中にしかいないってわけだな。
Doesn't exist outside the picture.
それじゃあの立派そうな胸は揉めそうにないぜ。
Yo, this guy in fucking rubbing boobies, man. Come on, man. Come on,
から
bro.
魔女なんておかしいんだよな。そんなのが地球上のどこにいるってんだ。
Find something like that anywhere on the earth. As I laughed and made fun of the witch in an attempt to differentiate myself from the kid I was 6 years ago who was afraid of that witch of the forest, Maria tugged on my sleeve. The strength with which she did so displayed a little annoyance.
なんだよ、マリア。
Uh-oh, what happened?
ベアトリーチェはいる。
She exists? Maria stared up at me. She had on her usual sour look, but I could tell she was angry because of the color of her eyes. Oh, because she can't tell the difference between fiction and non-fiction stuff. Jokes, what's real and what's not real, because she's a fucking kid. Oh
な
no.
んだよ、そりゃいるだろうよ。テレビをつけりゃアニメとかによ。
Okay. Oh no. I started to feel pressured not knowing why Maria was jumping on me like this. But then Jessica tapped me on the shoulder and told me in a small voice.
バカだな。子供の夢打ち砕いてんじゃねえぜ。マリアは魔女とかベアトリージェとかが確かに存在するって信じてんだよ。
確かマリアちゃんは学校の文集に将来なりたいものは魔女って書いたんだっけ？
What? In her social studies at school, when you were asked to write what you wanted to be when you grew up, you wrote a witch? Alright, wait. That's actually high-key important. That's important here. In school, when Maria was asked what she wanted to be when she grew up, she said she wanted to be a witch. Maria nodded seriously. Tears started to run from the corners of her eyes. I see, to a girl who wants to become a witch in the future. This Beatrice is proof that witches do exist in this world. And it's also someone who she admires and strives to be like. She's Coco? Sure. But Battler doesn't believe. Aww. Come on, Battler. Come on, dude.
いるよ、魔女は。
It's alright, they exist?
お兄ちゃんは信じる。
Never seen you. Oh yeah, George. Watching this, Jessica poked me in the side. So that's what it is. It's basically like I just dropped a bomb that Santa Claus doesn't exist. In front of a child who believes in him on Christmas Eve. I'm not the kind of guy who lets to shatter kids' dreams.
悪かったぜ。
What do you mean, question mark? Question mark, question mark, question mark. What do you mean? You ever seen Coco and Maria in the same room? How's it comparable? What do you mean comparable? Santa does exist? Santa doesn't exist, bro. Santa does not exist. This is absolutely comparable. Santa's not real, bro. Santa's not real.
別にマリアの夢にケチをつけたわけじゃねえんだ。謝るよ。
What do you mean Santa's real? Nah. Eric has no joint in whimsy. I lost it all. I lost it all ever since I found out Santa wasn't real, bro.
ベアトリーチェはいるよな。
Beatrice exists.
今もこの島の森の中に住んでいて。
The light in my eyes have disappeared, alright? Let me give you a crazy truth nuke. Tooth Fairy doesn't exist. Santa does not exist. Shooting stars don't exist. They don't exist. They're not real. I'm sorry, I was just trying to make fun of your dreams. I apologize. Of course, Beatrice exists. And even now, she's living in the forest and comes every night to the mansion to peek in and see what everyone's doing. What about the Queen of England? The Queen of England doesn't exist. She doesn't exist either. Smoking on that pack. Fuck. Sorry. Bro, shooting stars are actually a real thing though. Doesn't exist. Eric is AI generated. Yeah, I'm like, what's her name? Nico? What's her name? Nico-sama? Nemo? Nemo-sama. What's her name? The AI Twitch streamer? Nemo? Nico? Let's ask Grok if Santa's real. Go ahead. At Gork? Okay. Okay.
だから森には入っちゃいけない。
Yeah, Nero-sama. There it is. Thank you, Balvian. Thank you, Nero. Thank you, Balvian. I mean, there's no. Yeah, thank you. There's no Easter Bunny. There's no Queen of England. There's no Tooth Fairy. This is why you should not go into the damn
夜はい
forest.
つまでも暗い森を眺めていてはいけない。 森の魔女ベアトリーチェに見つかってしまうかもしれないから。
You might be seen by the witch of the forest,
バスマ
Beatrice.
がそう言ってたんだもんね。
Grandmother said so. Are you a Quibble Cop variation? That is so offensive. Don't ever call me a Quibble Cop variation ever again. That is top 5. So offensive.
本当に
I'm joking,
バトラ
I'm
は信じる
Chuds, foids, and moids real? No, dude. They're only real if you're a kick enjoyer.
おお、信じるぜ。ケチをつけて悪かったよ。
Is anything real? No, not really. Except for taxes. Taxes is real, but anything else? No, not really.
ほら、仲直りしようぜ。
Yay. I stuck out my hand and Maria grabbed it with her tiny hand and we made up. Maria didn't grumble any more than that, so George, Aniki, and Jessica were relieved.
あら
Shannon!
皆様ここにいらっしゃられたんですか
Yes, yes.
てっきり海岸へ行かれたとばかり
Oh yeah, we were supposed to go off to the beach and stuff. Carrying a basket was surprised to find us all gathered in front of the portrait.
シャノンかいやさバトラはベアトリーチェの肖像画を初めて見るからさ、まあ見とれてたってわけだぜ。
Dude, I don't... Like, I'm looking at their art and like, dude, they have like the same eyes, bro. Am I tripping? I don't know, maybe I am, but they look so similar, right? Dude, look, same exact nose. Or maybe it's just the art style, maybe. I don't know.
そうですね見とれちゃいますね、ベアトリーチェ様って本当にお綺麗です
Truly beautiful.
さぞや親方様を虜になさったろうと思います
She captivated the master. Yo, affair? Maybe? I don't know, maybe.
パトロン説の他にも、おじい様の初恋の人だという説もあるんだ。
Oh, grandfather's first love! I knew it! I knew that shit! I said that on fucking day 1, bro! This could have been, Kinzo's mistress! This could have been his mistress. Shannon's eyes are slightly more downturned, I think. Slightly, but hold on, let's compare her eyes to George's eyes here.
数十年を経ているだろうにもかかわらず、今なお心の中に大きく居座り続けているんだから。
He's a real yearner, that's
それ
why.
は今なお虜にしているということなんだろうね。
That put would have been whatever.
これじゃ、ばあ様はさぞや嫉妬しただろうぜ。
Must have not made, Grandma pretty jealous, right?
私はよく知らねえけ
So
ど
their grandma was
やっ
low-key a
ぱりそう
cuck?
いうのはあったらしいぜ
I don't know everything, but yeah, that did happen. But look! Jessica's eyes and Butler's eyes are not even remotely the fucking same. Even though they are cousins. They are related.
ばあ様は金髪の浮気相手がいると信じてたらしい
See?
な
Way different eyes, but Shannon and Jessica got very similar eyes though. Very similar. Whereas these two motherfuckers, they don't. They don't at all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. My grandmother believed that he was cheating on her with some blonde-haired woman? I don't know everything, but yeah, that did happen actually. Apparently, grandmother believed that he was cheating on her with some blonde-haired woman. Oh my god, bro! What if Beatrice killed grandma? What if Beatrice slimed out the grandma? Or Kinzo sacrificed the grandma to see Beatrice once more? Or whatever. The grandma speculates that Kinzo was cheating on her with a blonde hair woman. Grandma hit by bazooka, yeah. Kevin is done? Hell yeah. Sneaky links go crazy. My only sneaky link is life. The only sneaky link I have is door dashing Arby's. That's the only sneaky link. I think your face just think can be a thumbnail, no shit. Oh, this? Dude, I'm not doing that fucking face, dude. I hate seeing that face, honestly. But look! Shannon and Maria's eyes, they don't look the same at all. They don't look the same at all. Oh, Shannon smells good. Door dashing Arby's? Yeah. It's only like $4. Maria sniffing approached the basket Shannon Chen was holding with interest. Now that you mention, I do notice a fragrant scent with the essence of vanilla.
申し訳ございません。熊沢さんからこれを皆さんにお届けするようにことづかりました。
なんだろう。素敵だね。
Where's the Umineko short video? It's on a brand new channel for only shorts.
クッキーだ。
Cookies. She likes cookies? Look! Shannon and George's eyes are all different here. George and Maria, they're cousins. Different eyes. Shannon and George, they're not related. Different eyes. But Shannon and Jessica have very similar looking eyes. Just saying. Just saying. I'm putting that out there. I'm noticing.
Eh? お召し上がりいただけますよ。でも、その...
Yeah, it's the Bond video. Cookie. Not sure whether it was really acceptable to serve cookies in a place like this in the front of the portrait. Shannon sent us a glance which seemed to ask what we wanted to do. Was the Umineko sleeping thumbnail being used? Once I edit the goddamn monstrous video. I'm thinking about it, yeah, that would be a bad manners.
Maria, ここじゃなくてよそで食べようぜ。クッキーをお弁当にピクニックに行こう。
Cookie in a bento?
ピクニック行こう。ピクニック行こう。クッキー食べれるなら行こう。
Yes. Bro, can these guys eat anywhere, bro? Can't eat without Gramps or in front of a damn painting? I mean, it is 1986, so times have changed.
そうだな。ちょっと表の空気を吸いに行くか。
Hell yeah, fresh air. See?
魔女様の御前でつまみ食いもねえもんだぜ。
Pick out food right in front of the witch.
そうだ。もともと私たちは浜辺に行こうって言ってたんじゃねえか。
Go down to the beach. Yup. Here we
行こ
go.
うぜ行こうぜ。
Beach episode time. Here we go.
シャノンちゃん。
Oh, here we go, George. You fucking cuck.
申し訳ないんだけど、腰を下ろせる敷物と
Oh
水筒にお
my
茶を入れてきてもらう
god,
のを
bro.
お願いしてもいいかな。
Could I ask you to get us a blanket to sit on and some flask of tea? Why don't you fucking do it, George?
はい。かしこまりました。
All the MILFs in swimsuits? The only MILF here is George. Man, fuck Gramps, I'm hungry? What kind of reference is that? Is that an Uncle Grandpa reference? Is that a Gravity Falls reference? What is that? Shannon Chan received her instructions and gracefully bowed before retracing her steps. We headed for the beach on our own. Everyone headed for the entrance in a group. Feeling as though the witch was staring down at our backs, I turned around once more.
アトラ、まだ信じてない？
I do!
いや、信じるぜ。その方が夢があるしな。黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェがじい様に10トンの黄金を授けた。
You think Kenzo would like a Beatrice JOI?
それで、その黄金がどこかに眠っているかもしれない。
That gold might be sleeping around
しか
somewhere.
もそいつを、じい様は怪しげな碑文に書き残し、見つけられるもんなら見つけてみろと俺たちを挑発してるってんじゃねえか。こういうロマンはあった方がいいってもんさ。
That kind of romantic story is way better. Is that really a romantic story though? If your grandpa was cheating on your grandma with some random blonde chick? Is that really a romantic story? Hi Nia, what's up? How you been? So do you not get to do stuff like in the last one, or is that for the later chapters? What do you mean get to do stuff like in the last one? What? What do you mean? Huh?
200億円の黄金か。
20 million yens worth of gold.
私たち4人で山分けしたってとんでもない金額になるな。
Even we split up between the four of us, that's a ridiculous amount of money.
一人頭50億円か。
Anything other than reading? Oh, this is our gameplay. Taking notes. This is our gameplay. This is our gameplay. Taking notes. This is a visual novel. This is basically an interactive book. Trust. I've been told that this would change your life. I already lost one. I know. I already lost one. We don't need to lose any more.
すごいね。それだけあったらどんな事業でも起こせそうだよ。
Alright.
いや、そもそも働かずに生涯を優雅に過ごせるだろうね。
Wouldn't that be kind of boring though at some point?
50億円よりクッキークッキー。
Not 5 billion yen. Cookies, cookies.
マリアには金よりクッキーだな。
Aww.
しかし50億円か。夢のある話さ。
Oh, yesterday? Like the drama and stuff? Like when they were like fucking screaming and like throwing up and like arguing and stuff? Oh, there will be more of that. There will be hella intense drama moments. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Drama. Speaking of drama, it's Kraus here.
まさかお前たちは親父殿の黄金伝説を本当に信じているのか。
Oh?
魔女が黄金を与えた云々はさすがに信じねえさ。
Ooh. Okay, okay, story's getting good now. Story's getting good now. Let me take a quick piss break. Piss break, hold on. Let's put on this OST, and then let's have them fight. Go 1, which is Hikari? Sure, bro. Is it this one? Sure. Wait, no. Where is it? Where is it? There's no video, bruh! There's no video. Sorry, there's no video. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. There's no video.
So
You're watching this
right
again.
Now. Oh man, Dragon Ball Fighters
Ruby.
Legends about to go at it. Dragon Ball Fighters is so back, and round 1 is about to conclude. Everybody in the crowd, make some noise for masters of the game. Yeah, we needed that one more time, man. We needed one more Sonic Goichi pop. Holy smoke. Sonic gonna be on at the first player side. Goichi on the 2-player. Both with the base Vegetas. Work this out, we will work this out. They are the best for a reason. They are undeniable. The Dragon Ball Fighters Master Showdown is off to the races. I bow down. I bow down to our goats. Oh my god. That is why they are the best. That is why they are the best. 2 of the coolest players, the people in the world of all time. I cannot believe they just pulled that off so perfectly. That's so hard. That was so hard. Thank you guys. Following up with the 2M Goichi immediately eviscerating the base. That's throwback, dog. People don't do that anymore. That used to be a big thing back in old arcade days. That was nuts. I now see what Enzem said by be ready. Thank you, buddy. Wow, I was not ready. My expectations have been blown. That was incredible. Thank you. Oh, I am still speechless. I cannot even like commentate this match. Trying to put him on a Peyton, bruh. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Goichi is just not missing a beat. He's like, let me do the choreography and then let me pack you up. now the ball on it. Now that I get back into this match, I see that Goichi, which is in convincing control right now. Gonna have plenty of beer to kill off this cell as well. Oh my goodness, optimal as ever. Goichi hasn't lost an inch. He hasn't lost a step.
Oh, okay. Trust? Chat? Umineko is so good. W propaganda. I feel so bored lately, I don't know why. Maybe too much dopamine, Diana. Maybe you had too much dopamine. Have you been doom scrolling too much? Have you been outside? Have you been drinking water, maybe? Are you okay, Diana? Taking a poop? No, bro. Hold on. I've myself more yerba mate so I can stay awake during this reading segment. Because if I don't, I will fall asleep. Hi, Orpheum. What's up, my guy? How you been? Korean system manhwa slap and you will find the light in life again. Okay. Okay, so Kraus is saying, is it truly possible that you all believe in Father's legend of the gold? Okay. Even Eric can't deal with this without falling asleep. Dude, trust. It's good, it's entertaining, I promise. The story about which you gave him the gold and so forth? We obviously don't believe. But there's no mistake about the gold. So they believe that the gold is real, but they don't believe how he acquired the gold. Okay. You're off tonight? Might pick up later though, since they need help apparently. Damn, Horror Fiend. But hopefully that you get some rest, my guy. Because that might suck. Read Chinese cultivation face slapping.
お父様が出自不明の金塊を持っていたことは、
Oh!
筋から確認されているわ。
Oh shit! Multiple sources have confirmed the fact that father was in possession of gold bars from an unknown source. That's important. That's important, motherfucker. He's important. Okay. So the family doesn't believe in the witch, in the legend of the witch, but they do believe Kinzo was granted a shitload of gold from an unknown source. They had multiple sources, bro. Alright.
死んだマルソーの会長は生前、お父様に某所で積み上げられた金塊を実際に見せられたという。
We heard that before the Marisu company president died, father showed me a large amount of gold somewhere. So he saw the gold and he died?
お父様はそれを指して10トン分あるとはっきり明言したわ。
Clearly states him that there were 10 tons worth. Holy shit. Okay.
老いぼれのザレ事じゃないか。
I think Kraus is bluffing. Will make a persona myself? Which one? Persona 3? 2? 1? Sorry for counting down. That was so fucking stupid. Along with father, he was just fabricating a story. Can't take this seriously. Talk to him, Hideyoshi. Talk to him.
会長さんは生前その真摯なお人柄であれだけ大勢の財界人から尊敬を集めたお人や。詐欺の片棒なんか勝つがへん。
Would have become a promise to such a fraud. Damn. Okay, so there was an eyewitness. An eyewitness was the Marisu company president. Marisu I company. Yo, what's this song? This song's fire. I company president was an eyewitness. And he was a very powerful individual.
兄貴、マルソーの会長は確かに見たんだ。
Definitely saw it.
10トンの黄金をはっきりとその目で。しかも親父はそのインゴットの一つを任意で抜き取らせ、会長に持ち帰らせて鑑定させた。
Even more, Dad let the president take one ingot at random? Oh, the background music? Oh, no wonder. I was like, dude, this fucking soundtrack is awesome, bro. No wonder. It's fucking Cardcaptor Sakura. My fault. Anyways, let the president take out one ingot at random and have it examined. Alright, let's write that down here. Kinzo got wait, hold on. How do I make this? So they put the diamond tester up to his fucking chain and he was good. Alright, Kinzo, let him take a random gold ingot, and it was tested positive. Did the background volume increase by like 200%? It's always been like this.
それは10キロのインゴットで鑑定結果は
Had a purity?
純度49
Had a purity of 4 nines?
インゴット表面には後宮家の家紋である片翼の鷲が刻印されていたという。
Oh shit! The ingot had a purity of 4 nines and had the one-winged eagle crest on it, bro. Hold on. Where's the one-winged crest? Oh, one-winged eagle. There it is. Wow. Wow. Check Discord chat. I pinged you. What did you send me, senpai? What is it now? What? What is this? Dude. This can't be that boring. This game can't be that boring! You have Subway Surfers in the background! What? Hi Delts, what's up? Welcome Delts to Umineko stream. Welcome. It's getting very good. It's getting very entertaining.
後宮の黄金伝説は瞬く間に財界のフィクサーたちの間に広がったわ。
The Shirmio legend of the gold spread amongst the fixtures almost instantly. The Shirmio legend of the gold. The Shiromio legend of the gold spread like wildfire. Zero attention span. What up, Lord Text? What up?
鋳造元不明の黄金は換金率が悪い。
Gold from an unknown foundry has a poor rate of conversion into money.
ボロ儲けのチャンスだと思った彼らはそれを担保に認め、結果、お父様は莫大な融資を受けることができた。
What? Nah. But then he mysteriously died. You think that Kenzo had to do something with him dying? I'm thinking he might have sacrificed him. I don't know. I have you on my phone and VTuber on one monitor and Discord on the other. Who's a VTuber? Anyways. Wow. Okay, so I'm assuming this is how he got all of his connections then. So he had the money, flexed his money, and then a bunch of people were like, holy fuck. Okay. Sort of amongst the fixtures of the business world, gold from an unknown foundry has a poor rate of conversion into money. Think that it was a chance for a decisive profit. They accepted it as collateral, and as a result, it was received a giant loan. He doesn't buy it? Or maybe that he's just pretending to act like he doesn't buy it because he probably knows that it's true. How old are you people? Younger than him. You heard as a kid at face value. That fairy tale as a kid. Okay. Well, they had multiple sources though, didn't they? That is true. That is true. He raised a shitload of money.
それに匹敵する価値あるお宝を親父が見せたのは紛れもない事実じゃねえのかい?
Even if the gold was just a rumor, that he must have shown them a treasure of comparable worth is an unmistakable truth. Don't you think? That is fair. That is fair. It was just a fiction of gold created by our penniless father? So why are you dick riding him then? Why do you want this inheritance so badly? What is going on in chat? I have Eric on my mini player while playing Limits on my iPad while doing homework. I am ADHD maxing. Hell yeah, Valviant. Hell yeah. Powder? Some random one because someone else. Powder is a VTuber? Is that on YouTube? What is that? He probably made that non-existent gold actually exist and fooled the sponsors. There's probably the gamble of a lifetime.
運よくその資産の運用に成
Fortunately,
功
his
で
use
き
of
た。
those funds proved successful. You think really? So he's saying that Kinzo was a master of deceit and that he just fooled them? I don't think so. Is Kinzo that smart to be doing all that shit?
もし当時の外需拡大がなかったら後ろ宮家の再興はならず、親父殿は正規のペテン師として追われていただろう。
Okay. Chat talking about anything but Umineko. 99% of chat is talking about random shit instead of Umineko. It's better than them sleeping. It's a lot better than fucking last night when the whole chat was sleeping. It's fine. It's alright. Would have been bounded after as a cook of the century. Okay.
じゃあクラウス兄さんは黄金など最初から
Made it
存
all
在
up.
せず、全てお父さんのでっち上げだ言うんか?
I really like how realistic all these characters think and they actually theorize on shit. I really enjoy that too. Stuff like this, even though it's a little bit slow, I really do appreciate this because it gives great characterization to these characters, and it also gives me like a small look inside of their brains. It's really nice in my opinion. I feel like all the manhwas are okay. Okay. Hell yeah, Diana. El manhwas you've been reading. You should read God of High School. You should read God of High School. Fooling a bank is easier than coming up with 10 tons of gold. But like, wouldn't they have to like audit him though? If he's fooling? If he's trying to like lie to them and stuff? Eric really said he wouldn't stream ZZ because it would be too slow, then it says to stream the shit. Come on. Come on.
もちろんさ。だから十分な成功を収めた後には黄金幻想など面倒なだけだった。
Gold was nothing but an inconvenience. It's been a nothing but an inconvenience.
だから親父殿は魔女だの黒魔術だのとわけのわからないことを後に言い出して信憑性を薄めたのさ。
It would be an inconvenience because they would probably have to like fact check him, and so he made up that absurd story about the witch and black magic, made the whole thing seem like less believable. But then I guess it wouldn't really have mattered since he succeeded anyway. What do y'all know about omniscient reader's viewpoint? A lot of people from my Discord love that shit. A lot of people love that shit. See, oh my god, you've woken her up. You've woken up Honora. Oh my god. Oh my god.
つまり黄金幻想がでっち上げであることを明
In
か
other
したの
words, he revealed that the gold was a complete fiction.
魔女に黄金を授かったなどと言えばもはや誰も黄金の存在を
Yo, there's no way this game is that fucking boring! When you guys are talking about fucking manhwa! There's no way this is that boring! This is not that boring! What the fuck is going on? I'm joking, have fun. Have fun, by the way. Have fun. Have fun. You may have said it for all your sakes.
なのにありもしない黄金を遺産分配に含めて議論しようというバカな息子たちが現れる。
What are we supposed to talk about? Yo, that actually made me laugh, Balbion. That actually made me laugh. Alright. I'm joking. You guys can have fun about Orv. You guys can have fun about Orv, bro. I don't give two shits. You guys can talk about whatever you want. I really don't give a fuck. I'm just clip farming. Anyways. Check general chat again, bro? What happened? Alright. Dude, this is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. You got Angry Birds, Subway Surfers, and my stream in the goddamn middle. What is this? Catastrophe, bro. I can't even make a balls joke? There's Kraus! Make a ball joke about Kraus! Kraus is definitely, he's just uncircumcised. He has foreskin. What about that? It gets super good and with the next 30 minutes? 30 minutes! Come on, 30 minutes. I didn't watch the last Umineko VOD, so I'm not really caught up. Hey, can somebody catch up Diana, please? Is that possible? Because Diana is a fantastic reader. I think. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Nevertheless, some stupid offspring wants to divide up this non-existent gold, but the rest of the inheritance have appeared.
ローザ、まさかお前までこんなでっち上げを信じてるって言うんじゃないだろうな。
Rosa. Now he's picking on Rosa now. He's picking on Rosa. Oh yeah, by the way, yo, Lord, what were you gonna say about Orv though? You mentioned Orv and then Anora started foaming by the mouth. What were you gonna mention about Orv though? Let's see. Why do all of them have extremely mixed names? Listen. Oh fuck. So all of these characters have random foreign names, and I think it's because Kenzo had this weird obsession with the he does have a weird obsession with the fucking West, and I think it's because of Beatrice. It has to be because of Beatrice here. Beatrice has him fucking in like a crazy chokehold right now, man. Crazy chokehold. Autoplay Honkai Star Rail. Alright.
私はお父様が本当に黄金を持っていたかどうかを確かめることはできない。
Rosa! No! Alright, so Krause is picking on Rosa, but she low-key folded. I can't prove whether or not father really has the gold. There's no way that puts is that good. I guess.
でも
It's okay. I love y'all being on some bullshit. It's fun. I really don't care. I'll just clip farming. Anyway, as one of our father's 4 children, I just want to claim my rightful share. Okay, Rosa. Okay, stand up for yourself.
ローザも言うようになったじゃないか。
Seemed even Rose had a bunch to assert herself.
なるほど。お前たちはこう言いたいわけだ。
Tough. Yeah, Rosa, yeah!
私が黄金を独り占めしようとしている。
Oh, he's being blunt about it. Alright. Krause has finally let the cat out of the bag. He is trying to accuse them of saying that he is gonna keep all the gold to himself.
兄さんが莫大な軍資金を調達したのは事実。
Yup, for his bum-ass resorts and his bum-ass investments, right? Yup.
それがお父様の個人資産の横領では断じてありえないというなら。
Will he win the 3v1? Let's keep talking about manhwa, guys. What's your favorite manhwas in chat? Top 3 favorite manhwas?
つまりはそういうこと。
Top 3 favorite Yuris. Top 3 favorite yaois. Oh, but then there's only one possibility left then, right?
兄貴はすでに10トンの金塊を見つけてるんじゃないか。
Already found the 10 tons of gold bars.
俺たちはそう見てるのさ。
Oh, shit.
バカバカしい。そんなものは元より存在しない。
Oh, Greatest Real Estate Designer? We read that on stream. We read Greatest Real Estate Designer the first 2 chapters on stream. I remember that. That was fucking sick.
じゃあ説明なさいよ。お父様の財産の横領、お父様の隠し黄金。
Yup.
そのどちらでもないなら、どうやってあれだけの軍資金を調達できたっていうの？
Ooh, here we go. Good press. Good press, Ava. Good press.
私にも政界財界に友人が多くいてね。
Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. I also have many friends in the political world and the financial world. Not good enough. Nah. I'm not buying that, Krause. I have done nothing more. I have done nothing more than gain their assistance? But why would they assist you on this bum-ass idea of resorts when all your past movements have been failures? Why would they entrust you with that, though, if you've been a failure?
それについてお前たちに説明する義務はない。
Ooh! He said mind your own business, bitch!
分かっているだろう。話せぬ方面の筋も。
I'm only calling her a bitch because she called Natsuhi a bitch, and no one disrespects Natsuhi, bro. No one disrespects Natsuhi, alright? Krause does not want to see me. He does not want to see me in a 1v1 cage fight. Nope.
兄貴がそうだと言い張るんならそれでいいさ。
I think at this point in the story, I was thinking that the gold was real, but the witch and the magic definitely weren't. But I also was reading, knowing like Zero about this. I didn't even know it was a murder mystery. Damn! So he went completely blind. The only thing that I know is that this is a life-changing murder mystery. Natsuhi waifu material? Yeah, honestly, bro, Natsuhi is probably like top 3 characters. Even though she doesn't have much power in the family, the way how she just sticks by her like husband is just admirable. And the way how she just does everything herself is just amazing. It's peak. And she stands up for herself too. She's sensational. She deserves nice guys like me and him instead of her husband. See? I do have that clip, by the way. I do have that clip on my Twitch of me clipping me saying that chud ass shit.
でもよ兄貴。親父は長くない。来年の今日まで生きてるなんて誰にも保証できねえんだぜ。
Dad doesn't have long. Nobody can ensure that he will live to see this day next year.
親父が死ねばその時点で遺産相続だ。
Will be passed on immediately? You sure about that? The inheritance will be passed on immediately.
俺たちは全員の立場から中立な弁護士と会計士を立てて、
we all set up impartial lawyers
調査させるぜ。
And accountants to inspect the state of Dad's finances, so they're gonna audit him. Nah, they're fucking vultures, man. I got into Umineko due to TikTok power scaling. How the fuck is there power scaling in this? Maybe IQ? Maybe?
その時、お父様の資産に兄さんが不当な干渉をしていることが発覚したなら。
Oh, Ava. At that time, the fact that our brother has unjustly interfered with father's money comes to light.
お分かりね。
He goes to jail. He goes to jail here. If our brother has unjustly interfered with father's money comes to light. You understand, right? He goes to jail.
何の話だかさっぱりわからんで、妻でなくても憤慨したい気持ちだ。
I don't have a clue what you're talking about. You're starting to make me feel as indignant as my wife was. How dare you, Kraus!
お父さんの黄金はもちろんお父さんの財産や。
Father's gold is definitely one of father's assets. Is it weird that I like Ava because she acts like a bitch? Keiichi, I think you like I think you like tsunderes. I think you have a type. I think you have a type, Keiichi. And that's okay, cause me too, Keiichi. I like him a little, you know what I'm saying? Playfully rude. Playfully rude. Yeah, bro, we all want her to slap us. Who's we? I did not know that we were speaking French here. Father's gold is definitely one of father's assets. You like Ava? Really? So far, I hate Ava. Here, let's do a character check here. Character check for Diana and for people in chat that just joined in. Alright, we have Kinzo, head honcho. This is Kinzo. Look up! Look up! This is Kinzo, head honcho, the grandfather. This is Kraus, the older child, okay? Oldest child here. This is his wife, Natsuhi. Beautiful, fantastic, the greatest of all time. This is Jessica, their daughter. This is Ava, bitch. Hideyoshi the goat, very chill, cozy, wholesome, funny. George, this is George, this is their son. George is a cuck. Rudolph, he's giving Yakuza vibes. This is Kirie. Kirie is very cool, very chill. She gets mogged though. And this is Battler. We are playing as Battler right now. This is Nanjo, aka Bond from Spy Family. Shout out to Josh for that. This is Kinzo's physician. This is Rosa. Her husband's a fucking bum-ass villager. No one cares about her husband. Yeah. And this is her daughter. And these are all the servants. Genji, Shannon, Kanon, Goda, and Kumasawa here. Rosa, oh yeah, Rosa is not married, but she had a kid though, which is looked down. Where's the boat martyr? The boat martyr is fucking useless. Oh my god, family trees hurt my head? No, trust. This is super easy. Just know this column here, they're all siblings, okay? Left-hand side, they're all siblings. This side right here, middle, these are the outsiders that were married into the family. So she was married into the family, he was married into the family, and she was married into the family. And these are all the kids right here that are all cousins. I'm noticing they don't look the same. They all look very different here. They all look very, very different here. Now, if you go over to my notes, this is the power ranking right now. Oh, fuck. I should probably bring up this one instead. No! Hold on. Alright. So Kinzo's number 1, Kreff's number 2, Ava's number 3, Rudolph's number 4, Rosa's number 5, Jessica's number 6, George's number 7, Balor's number 8, Maria's number 9, Natsui's number 10, Hideyoshi's number 11, Kirie's number 12, and Rosa's husband is dead fucking last. This is in terms of the family importance here. This is in terms of their power in the family. I hope that makes sense. Oh, I know what your Obsidian problem is. You can't have plus in the file name. It breaks. Oh shit, really? And info. No! Wait! It got rid of it! Oh fuck, go back! Go back! Fuck! Oh shit! It's on the left? What left? Oh my god, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. Please still be there. Okay, it's still there. My notes is still here. It's on the left with the plus in it? This one? Let's rename this one. I do, but I never had this problem before though. Here, let's use this one. That's fixed. Let's do this one. Oh, it's fixed! Okay, we're good. Thank you, Pedro. Thanks, my guy. I don't know what that is, but sure, bro. Yeah, shout out to Pedro, bro. Somebody give him that guy a fucking sub. I'm joking. Oh, unless, I don't know. Anyways. We are back. Said hell not. Father's gold is definitely one of Father's assets. Yeah, shout out to Pedro, man. Pedro has saved the day. WM Perk emote. What's up, Incognito? What's up, my guy? What up? How you been? I can't donate a sub, but I can just give him an ass slap? Okay, sure. Father's gold is definitely one of Father's assets. I understand it's money you can't reveal openly. WM Preg emote. WM Preg. Even so, the 4 siblings should have an equal right to it.
つまり兄貴が黄金を独り占めしていないかどうか。
兄貴
についても財務状況を調査させて
He called you a cuck. All good. I'm doing pretty A-okay, bro. I have 4 YouTube open and 1 Eric. Hell yeah. You are one of the 4 people I know that use Obsidian. Bro, check out my notes, bro. Is this not beautiful or what? This is so lovely, ain't it? Look. Ain't this beautiful or what? Why is George a cuck? Because Battler was attempting to squeeze Shannon's boobies, and George was just sitting there watching it all happen and didn't step in. So George is a cuck for doing that. Because if I was there, I would have handled it. I would have stepped in and I would have done something. 0 subs and next week we'll get 3 more consecutive Umineko streams, guys. Yeah, if we hit 100 sub goal, we'll do a ZZZ stream. Aw, thanks, Nita. See, somebody appreciates my notes. Anyways, let's move on here.
いい機会じゃない。
Yes, Kinzo is grandpa. Kinzo is head honcho grandpa. Yes. 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 See? We are understanding it now. Oh, key thing here. Keep a note of these golden crests called the one-winged eagle. Not the one-winged angel. The one-winged eagle. All of the family members have it. All of the family members have it. You see? Except for the Outsiders. The Outsiders doesn't have it. The Outsiders does not have it. I found an Umineko all opening video. Fuck, don't click on it, don't click on it. KG, what the fuck is your problem, man? KG, you love spoiling yourself. Stop doing that. Stop looking it up, KG. Just wait! Just fucking wait, man! Oh shit! Thank you for the fucking sub, man. I appreciate you so much, senpai. Wow, you didn't have to do that. Holy shit, thank you. W sub for Pedro. See? Nanjo doesn't have it. Look, Genji has it though. Genji has a really big fucking eagle here. Shannon doesn't have— oh, Shannon does have it! On her thigh! Oh shit, I just noticed! Shannon has it! And this twink Cannon has it on the collar right here. Goda doesn't have it. And Kumasawa doesn't have it either. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Okay. Write that down. It's fine. Shannon and Ken doesn't have last names. Is that important? Well, in the character thing, their last names was, what happened? My audio cut out. We found out that Shannon has a fucking crest on her leg. She has a crest on her leg. But weirdly enough, it's on her leg and not on clothing. Is she a robot? I don't know. Wait a second! I think that's called voyeur cooking would be if Shannon and George had it on and George would just banter. Wait, what the fuck? Wait a second! Shannon is nothing more than a pseudonym that she uses when she's on duty, not her real name! Shannon is not even her fucking real name! Oh my god! Shannon might be related. So my idea of Shannon and Jessica having the same exact eyes might be true. They might be true. Shannon might have been an illegitimate daughter here. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Holy fuck. Then what about George and Shannon? Oh hell nah! George doesn't know! George doesn't know! He doesn't know! He doesn't know! He doesn't know! He doesn't know yet! He doesn't know! But if he did know, George gotta die. George has to die. But I'm gonna assume George doesn't know here. Hold on, wait a second. Let's put this in the character fucking segment here. Hold on. Where is the Shannon? She has the... Fuck! One-winged eagle tattooed on her leg. Chat, are you invested? I think chat is invested. I think chat is invested now. Holy shit, crazy plot twist. Crazy plot twist. Shannon is not even her real name. It's a pseudonym. What happened? We found out that Shannon has the fucking one-winged eagle tattooed onto her. And that Shannon is not her real name. Oh my god. Fuck Honkai Star Rail catch-up? Nah, I have to. Yo, has anyone watched Apothecary Diaries? Who was the best Mao Mao ship? No one. There is no Mao Mao ship. Alright, let's see. Wait, don't spoil that shit, Valvian. Wait, don't spoil that shit. Wait, I just got spoiled. Wait, Valvian just spoiled me, bro. Wait, why would you say that? I just got spoiled. What the fuck? You can't be saying that shit. I just learned something about why George likes Shannon. You can't be saying that shit, Valviant. No spoilers, man. What the fuck? Yo, come on. Come on, Valviant. Go. Okay, I deleted that message so that no one in chat sees it, but fuck. You can't be saying that shit, man. Alright. Anyways.
I
just got spoiled by accident on a small detail. Anyways, let's move on, shall we? Prove the existence of this backup from friends and acquaintances that you mentioned. Reminder, I'm only on episode 1! This is still episode 1!
私たちはくだらない疑いを持ってしまったことを潔く謝れるわ。
Nothing happened on April 20th, 2026? It was someone's birthday, though. You have a good opportunity right now to prove the existence of this backup from friends and acquaintances that you mentioned. That way you will be spotless, and we can sportingly apologize for foolishly doubting you. Ooh. Don't Google Umineko! Don't Google that shit, please! Do not Google that shit. That's right. Yup. Yo, Rosa is even pressing him right now. Okay. Rosa is standing firm right now. There's hella spoilers, that's why. Don't. There's so many spoilers. What do you mean? If you were guiltless, you could just prove that you were in the right, yet you aren't even trying to respond. Even though they give me headaches, I like family trees after Apothecary Diaries. I'm kinda but they're fun. I think the names are the most difficult part for you. Really? I think it's because it's their first day here, that's why. But, the names aren't really too bad because there's not many that characters right now, to be honest with you. Especially when, like, people start dying. It should be mad chill. It should be mad easy to understand everybody, though. Just know that right now, Kraus and Natsuhi are beefing with everybody right now. They're beefing with all these people right now. Alright, anyways, let's move on. It's okay, Valvin. It's okay. It's okay. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, I promise you. It's okay, Valvin. It's alright. Alright, however, Aniki will still consider your position here. Probably bearing a larger share of the
今まで散々気楽に過ごしてきた俺たちがそれを察しないでブーブー言うのはこりゃフェアな話じゃないぞ。
That is true. He's probably bearing a larger share of the burden than we are. Does his VN have jump scares? Probably. It probably does have it. It wouldn't be fair for the rest of us now who has been living terribly relaxed lives until now to complain without taking that into account. Oh shit. Do you think Rudolph would look better if he had a beard? Probably. I am spoken ill of one moment and flatter the next. It is quite tiring. Here we go.
つまりな、お父さんの財産をあれこれ調べて重箱の隅をつっつくんはブスやないかって話なんや。クラウス兄さんの言う通り、うまく説明できん金の動きもあるやろ。
As you say, Kraus Nissan, you probably got movements of money that are difficult to explain. Can somebody check on the blockchain for Kraus's movements? Somebody check his fucking crypto wallet.
わしらは兄さんに相談を持ってきたんや。
6. Chat, do you all think that Kraus beats Natsuhi? He probably doesn't even care to do that, honestly. He probably doesn't do that shit at all. He probably just made a kid and then that's it, bro.
お互いにとって悪うない相談や。
Morbius? I'm Morbin right now. Yeah, he doesn't look. Consultation. Fuck Tua. Just got the job done type shit. Yeah, pretty much pump and dump. Unfortunately, he doesn't care about Natsuhi. But if I was in his shoes though, oh my gosh, bro, she would be getting treated. Amazing.
遺産分配時に今日まで親父の面倒を見てきてくれた兄貴のご苦労を最大限に汲み取り、分配に寛大な理解を示そうってことさ。
We reward for your years of hard work taking care of dad by an agreement that is generous in your favor.
間違えないでよ。別に私たちの権利を放棄するって言ってるわけじゃない。
The music, it's ominous right now. It's ominous.
ただ、その権利を主張する際に、兄さんの立場に立った寛大な理解があってもいいんじゃないかしらということなのよ。
つまり条件を飲んでくれたら。
Oh shit! Hideyoshi is in too, bro!
わしらは遺産分配
He
時
said,
にお父さんの
Who is this guy?
クラス兄さんに一任してもいいっちゅうこっちゃ。
Who is this guy though? Who is this guy? Who the fuck is Hideyoshi, bro? If you accept our conditions, who the fuck are you? Who are you? At the time of the division of the inheritance, we won't mind leaving the investigation of father's financial status to you. Damn. Yeah, she has the wing tattooed also. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. All the siblings from Ava downward suspected that Kraus was trying to steal their father's wealth. All the siblings from Ava downward. Okay, downward as in the family tree. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, excuse me, I just burped and it tastes like fucking cheese and Baja Blast. In that situation, letting Kraus report on the state of their father's wealth by himself was extremely contradictory and a huge concession. Ooh, letting Kraus report on the state of their father's wealth by himself was extremely contradictory. If, as they claim, Kraus was actually embezzling money, Kraus would be able to hide that fact. Just cheese? Yeah, string cheese. Besides that, it would also be possible for him to control the distribution of the inheritance in a manner favorable to himself. Because it was all in his own control. Fuck. Kraus, also realizing that this sounded too good to be true, couldn't help but to feel down. He had to worry about what they would ask in return for such a compromise.
ほう、信用ゼロの私に長兄としての信頼を返してくれるというのか。
You're willing to restore your confidence in me as the eldest sister. It's gotta be a fucking trap card. Since Chat is loving Umineko, and will definitely attend all the other Umi streams, will we get a Tuesday stream? I don't know. Do you guys want a Umineko stream tomorrow? Yes or no? Kraus likes to control everything, huh? He does.
その見返りは何だね?
What are you asking for?
同じ兄弟として
Here, let's make a Discord poll. Let's make a Discord poll right now. Stream Umineko tomorrow? Yes. No. Let's make this 5 minutes long. Let's make this poll here. Hey, if you're on mobile, if you're on desktop, vote on the poll right now. Vote. It's the Twitch poll. It's the Twitch poll. It's a Twitch only poll here. Just what we deserve as siblings. No, not the fucking Discord. It's on Twitch. Oh my god, it's gotta be a fucking trap here. It's gotta be a trap here. After mistreating me. What are you asking for? Just what we deserve as siblings. You aren't the kind of person who would want to steal Dad's property here. Hold on. You aren't the kind of person who would steal Dad's property, however, there is no patron financing you. Considering all that, there's a certain explanation that would satisfy the rest of us.
兄さんは10トンの黄金を見つけ、それを担保に軍資金を作った。
You found the 10 tons of gold and used it as collateral to gather some funding.
そう。お父様がかつてそうしたようにね。
So he solved the riddle?
そういうことなら、お父さんの財務状況におかしな点は一切あらへん。
There won't be any father's bids and father's
クラス
finances.
兄さんはずっとお父さんの世話をしてきた高校息子や。そないな人を信用せんわけにはいかへ
How
ん。
would we mistrust a person like that?
回りくどくて分かりづらいな。
Yo, me and you both, Kraus. Me and you both. I'm getting a little bit confused here. All the guys in chat are gambling if they keep their hair once they reach 30. Oh, I will keep all of my hair, trust. I will never go bald.
もっとはっきり具体的に言いたま
Here we go. Say it more clearly and specifically. This is for me and for Diana. I want that Discord baby emote on the Twitch emotes. The only way I can have more emotes is if I hit 50 subs. Actually, that's a Twitch policy thingy, actually. I've maxed out all my emotes. The only way I can get more emotes is if I hit 50 subs, but that's kind of expensive, and I don't want to ask people for that, honestly.
条件の一つ目。
Our first condition.
まず兄貴は親父の黄金を見つけていたことを
I'm doing my best. Thanks, Senpai, but you don't have to donate anymore. I appreciate you. Okay. You're being so roundabout, I can barely understand you. Say it more clearly and specifically. Here we go. These are the conditions from the siblings. Listen up, Diana. Here it is. Our first condition, Aniki, you must admit that you have found Dad's gold.
ありもしない黄金を私が持っていると認めろと。
Yup.
条件2。
Oh, here we go.
その黄金について兄弟の取り分を認め
Recognize
これ
our
を支
rights to
払
a
うこと。
share of the gold and pay it to us. So they want it in word. Okay, because word is bond.
バカな。ありもしない200億の黄金について一人頭50億。合計150億を支払えというのか。
Yes, 15 billion yen.
バカバカしい。
Ostrus.
最後まで聞きなあれ。
Yo, who is this guy? Who is he, man?
そない大金出てくるのは分かっとる。でけへん取引はするつもりないで。
Yo, he's stepping up right now, Hideyoshi.
もちろん黄金の取り分についてもクラウス兄さんの今日までのご苦労を十分にねぎらって換算するつもりや。
Hop up the owner of a ghost. The switch up on Hideyoshi? I'm noticing something here. I'm noticing. When Kirie spoke up, Rudolph literally told her, sit the fuck down and shut up. When Natsuhi was talking, Kraus didn't say anything. He let Natsuhi just go off until she got fucking berated by Ava, and then she started crying, and then she started yelling at Kraus, and then Kraus was like, nah, fuck you two, leave me alone. But Hideyoshi, he's able to talk shit, and Ava likes it. Interesting. Noticing, bro. Hideyoshi's trying to cook here? How is he still not getting fucked? Bro, Kraus, you weak as fuck. Even Natsui try to cook Ava? Dude, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying, man. Hideyoshi got a dit and balls. Okay. It's the patriarchal Ushimuro family, bro. What do you expect? Yeah, it is 1986. That's why I like Ava, maybe.
黄金の分配は後宮本家当主跡継ぎの
The
肩書き
portion
に
of the gold to the one
50%、
bearing the title of the
残りを兄弟
successor.
の正当な取り分として分割。
Alright. The portion of the gold to the one bearing the title of successor to the Oshiromiya main family will be 50%. The remainder will be split fairly between all the siblings. Portion of the gold to the one bearing of the title. Oh, okay. Yeah, at one point it was Kraus and Ava to be wanting Natsuhi. Yes, because Ava, she was talking shit about Natsuhi's family, and then Natsuhi was like, get the fuck out of this living room, and then Ava was like, bitch, know your place, and then Natsuhi started crying, and then Kraus started ganging up on her, and then told her to leave. Yeah. Worst husband of the year. Yes, absolutely. But this condition here is essentially saying that Kraus will get 50% here, and then the other 50% will be split among them, which is interesting. Interesting condition here.
もちろんクラウス兄さんもこれには含めるわよ。
200億のうち125億を
Something about the weak sperm theory? Okay, so my theory was that... Alright. So here's some tea, okay? Hold on. In this family here, if you are a woman and you get married to another guy, you are technically supposed to be removed from the family. But the fact that Natsuhi wasn't able to give birth in time, in order to give birth to an heir to the family, Eva used that as collateral to then convince Kinzo to let her stay in the family so she could give birth to a potential heir, which is George. Okay? Now, my theory was that they were blaming Natsuhi because she wasn't able to get pregnant, but my theory was that Kraus had weak-ass sperm. And that it wasn't Natsuhi's fault, it was Kraus's weak-ass sperm, and that's why she couldn't get pregnant. Alright. Anyways. of the 20 million, 12.5 don't go to Aniki. Cold. Cold. That's fair, bro. That's fair. Hi, Nora. A distribution that makes me so grateful I could cry. Oh, he might like this. Aniki? Okay, so if you don't know Japanese, which I don't know how you don't know Japanese. Like, come on, dude. It's in the tips thingy. Fuck. Grimoire. Honorifics. Here we go. Honorifics. Is this honorifics right here? Is this it? Is this it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. So Aniki is older brother or man senior. Aneki with an E is older sister. Oni-san or Chan is older brother. So if it's an I, it's a bro. If it's an E, it's a woman. Aniki is older, okay? O is... Wait, what? Wait. Alright, whatever. Tell them about the tatami foot jobs. I'm not talking about the fucking tatami foot job theory. I'm not going into that fucking theory, alright? That's lost media. That's lost media. I'm not going into that theory.
兄さんの取り分は私たちの5倍じゃない。
Your share is 5 times the size of ours. Air doesn't know Aniki versus Aniki? No, I did. I swear. I'm an otaku.
私なら踊り上がっちゃう好条件よ。
That is a good condition. I'd be jumping for joy. Oh, wait a second. No, hold on. Crazy theory. What if they trick Kraus into saying that the gold is real, right? And that he accepts those conditions. They get paid out, but then they betray Kraus, put his bitch ass in jail, and split the other 12.5 billion yen. Ni Inchikumori LARPing?
分配金は親父の死亡時に遺産分配に含めて生産する。
Dividends will be paid out along with the distribution of the inheritance at the time of Dad's death. The dividends will be paid out along with the distribution of the inheritance of the time of Dad's death. Damn. They think the gold isn't even real in the first place? But that's the thing though. I think they're just trying to trick him though. So just to explain a bit what's happening, the three are telling Kraus, pay us our share of the gold that doesn't exist so we don't snitch on the embezzlement. Yeah, essentially what Pedro said. Exactly.
ただし、手付金として俺たちの取り分の 10%
There it is.
を
There it
即
is.
納してもらう。
However, as a deposit, 10% of our portions will be paid to us promptly.
支払いは
They don't
来年
believe
3月までだ。
they do not believe that the story of the witch is true, but the fact of the gold being real or not, they do believe it to a certain extent. Yeah, they don't believe in a Beatrice, but the gold must exist. Yeah. Ooh, the payment must be made before March of next year. 10% of that's crazy though. And then if he doesn't accept, they're gonna snitch.
さすがに75億の大金はお父さんが亡くなってからやないと無理やろ。
The gold isn't real? If the gold isn't real, you're embezzling, so you better claim it's true, Kraus, and pay us our share. It's true, Kraus. If it's true, Kraus, pay us our share. In other words, we're blackmailing you with this fairy tale as your scapegoat. Yes! Thank you, Pedro. That was sensational.
だが、手付けの7億半はなんとかできんこともないんとち
Ooh,
ゃうか。
a deposit of 750 mil! Is Natsu still crying right now? No, she left. Remember, she ran off crying because Kraus told her to go back to her room? Remember? Why are y'all outsourcing your thinking to Pedro? Because Pedro is able to put it into simple terms.
半年で7億ってのはちょいとしんどい話だが。
Paying 700 million in half a year might be slightly bothersome.
政界財界に友人が多いってのが自慢の兄貴なら。
But also, the main reason is that most of the people in the stream haven't caught up to most of the other streams, so they're not really caught up, and they're trying to put together the pieces because they are, well, trying to catch up. Paying 700 million in half a year might be slightly bothersome, but someone like you who has many friends in the political business sphere should be able to manage it. Because remember, that was one of his excuses also, was that he had a bunch of connections that were able to go ahead and help him out.
本当なら今すぐ75億を一括で払ってもらいたいところよ。でも兄さんの立場に配慮してとりあえず1割を納める誠意を見せてくれたら、残りの9割は遺産分配時に持ち越してくれていいってことなの。
Dude, she's so smug, man. Out of your concern, if you just show your sincerity by delivering 10% for the time being, it's alright to let the remaining 9% carry over until the distribution of the inheritance.
ね？1割程度の誠意なら兄さんにだって示せるんじゃない？
親父殿の財政状況調査を私に一任する権利を7億
Exactly,
5000
the
万
right
で
to
売り
investigate
つ
the
けよう
status.
というのかね。
Yep. It's killing you still?
上等じゃないか。お前たちも成長したものだ。この私に取引を持ちかけられるようになるとは。
これらを兄さんが飲むなら、私たち兄弟はお父様の財産状況調査を兄さんに一任する。
So, if he accepts this, the rest of his siblings will lead the investigation of father's assets to only to Kraus. Okay.
ただし、その調査結果は公弁の対象となる。
The results of that investigation will be subject to appeal.
当然よね。75億分、私たちの取り分が減るように調整されちゃったら悲しいもの。
We said if we adjusted our portions downwards by 7.5 million.
原則的に文句は言わねえつもりだ。
We wouldn't complain.
兄貴が綺麗にやってくれたならそれでいい。よっぽど露骨なことをしなけりゃ、俺たちはことを荒立てるつもりなんかねえんだぞ。俺たちだって早く遺産が欲しい。
They're hungry, bro.
いつまでもグダグダして取りっぱぐれたくねえんだ。
公弁された場合の再調査は誰がするのかね。
In the case of appeal, who would do the second investigation?
兄さんで。
Oh, that could be you as well. How would you handle this, Eric? All I'm saying is, if I was there, they wouldn't want me there. Just saying, bro. They don't want to see me and my fucking IQ. Trust me. I would do something about it.
多分これが兄弟で合議する最初で最後の機会だも
Probably
の。
the first and last opportunity for us to discuss this.
そん
Interesting.
なことにはならないと
Just
信
not to
じ
let
て
it come to that.
ローザもたまには言うわね。
Damn, Rosa. Okay. Okay, she's a wolf hiding in sheep's clothing. She's just like me for real. That Kraus was not trusted whatsoever as the oldest sibling was by now, so obvious that it requires an explanation. Here we go. Remember this again. That Kraus was not trusted whatsoever as the oldest sibling was by now, so obviously it requires an explanation. The formerly tyrannical oldest brother would always abuse his privileges and infringe upon the other sibling's shares. In response to that, the other three, now adults, were for the first time striking back at him by working together. This is a recap and explanation. If you don't understand, lock in.
申し訳ないが、条件はまだ続くんや。
Sorry, but there are further conditions.
条件5。
Here we
この
go.
取り決めはお父さんの遺言状に優先する。
Nah, that's a crazy condition. This decision must take precedence over father's will.
後になってこの取り決めが保護になるような遺言が出てきちゃかなわんちゅうこっちゃな。
Later on, we don't want some will to appear and make this decision completely useless. Why is he saying we though? We?
入念じゃないか。なら質問だが、仮に本当に黄金が見つかった場合、
If the gold really was real, what would you do?
それに対する支払いを兄貴が済ませてる以上、
As long as you settle this matter with the corresponding
俺たち
payment.
は本当に黄金が出てこようがどうでもいいことさ。
Whether gold really appears or not makes no difference to us. They just want the money, bro. They don't care if it's real. They just want the money.
俺たちの取り分は先払いってな感じになるわけだからな。
夢があっていいじゃない。この島をリゾート化するつもりなんでしょ。その工事の途中でひょっこり黄金が見つかるかもしれないじゃない。
Fuck? Don't hear that? Ava let out a high-pitched laugh. Kraus watched without even flinching.
条件に7をつけてもらおう。
Ooh, let me add a 7th condition before I accept. No, do not manifest that fixture. Do not do not
私
manifest
以外
that.
の兄弟が黄金を発見した場合、速やかに私に引き渡すこと。
In the situation that any sibling other than myself finds the gold, they will immediately turn it over to me. Yo, this guy's crafty. He is crafty. This is essentially an assurance policy to make sure that he gets his fucking share. His 12.5 million. Billion, I mean.
もちろん保証するわよ。
Why's she laughing about it, though? She knows something. Insignificant details. The others who were forcing Kraus to pay money for some non-existent gold would of course not insure Kraus's portion if they actually found the gold. The others who were forcing Kraus to pay money for some non-existent gold would of course not insure Kraus's portion. From the beginning, this deal had been nothing more than a threat directed at Kraus. While the truth might be different, the probability that Kraus was embezzling his father's assets was extremely high. When at last Kinzo faced death and it came time for the inheritance to be distributed, surely some unpleasant facts would come to light. Okay. That situation would likely be a fatal wound to Kraus. I'm gonna have to rewatch the VOD on this entire part here. Sure. They latched onto that weak point and were threatening their brother under the veil of compromise, trying to wring out a huge sum of money. They had latched onto that weak point and were threatening their brother under the veil of compromise, trying to wring out a huge sum of money. However, they had let one thing slip their minds. The three of them had forgotten that their oldest sibling, who they couldn't defeat unless they band together, was a very nimble thinker when it came to being crafty. Kraus relaxedly let out a gloating laugh as he spoke to Ava, who could not hide her smile, so certain she was of her victory.
とても良い話じゃないか。
Hold on.
私もお前たちとの関係が疎遠になっていたことには非常に心を痛めていた。
What's he gonna do
この
now?
条件を飲むことによって兄弟間の関係が再び有効なものにできるならそれはとても嬉しいことだよ。喜んで話に乗らせてもらおうじゃない
Glad to take you up on your offer.
喜べローザ。取引は成立だ。
Oh? Rose's expression dimmed? When her brother started talking like this, the conversation would never change for the better. Ava was also sensitive enough to realize this. Therefore, even though Krause had obediently accepted the deal, she was unable to wipe away her feeling of insecurity.
嫌に素直ね。兄さんらしくもないわ。
それはひどいじゃないか。私に下心があるというのかね。
Yeah.
あるわけもないさ。お前たちと同じだ。
I'm just like all of you. It felt as though only that part was emphasized. The color of Rudolph's face darkened. I have a plan, just like all of you. Yup, that's what it sounded like to him. That gave him a sense of urgency. Trying to bring this near-finished discussion to a conclusion, he rushed to wrap it up.
ならいいんだ。じゃあ兄貴、ここにサインをもらえるか？
Signing!
今の話を書き出した俺たちの誓約
Oh,
書。
they got it on paper. This is a written contract containing the discussion we have been
人
having.
数分ある。
There's one for each person.
同じ内容に全員がサインする。
It's time for the same contents. Rudolph took 4 written contracts out of his breast pocket that had the details of their deal written on them.
クラウス兄さんの提案した条件7ももちろん今から追記するで。
Damn.
安心したってな。
兄貴、ペン使うか？
Rudolph took a fountain pen off his breast pocket and offered it to Krause. Krause made as if to accept it, but then with a small laugh, drew back his hand without taking it and spoke.
実は、
Actually?
この取り決めを確かに履行するために1点だけ修正を提案したい。
Oh shit. Here it is, here it is. When Krause said that one sentence, all of the siblings felt at the same time as though something annoying was creeping up their backs.
ダメよ。もう決まった話よ。黙ってサインを。
エヴァ、何を焦っているんだね。もちろんサインはする。
He'll sign.
お前たちに黄金の分け前、75億円分を約束する。
7.5. I'll promise you all the share of the gold, 7.5 billion yen?
親父殿の遺産分配の時、きれいさっぱり清算することも約束する。だが、一点だけどうしても譲歩してもらいたい部分があるのだ。
何の話だよ。どの点が気に入らねえってんだ。
What point don't you like?
分け前の1割、7億5千万円を即納する点だよ。
The part about promptly paying 10%, so he wants to amend this part. He wants to change this part.
お前たちの指摘通り、私の財政状況は決して裕福ではない。数々の先行投資によって未来に必ず回収できると保証されながらも、今のこの時点では火の車であることは認めなければならない。
He's very poor right now.
つまり、今すぐに動かせる金は全くないということだ。私は無能で詳細の嗅覚も鈍い。
Yeah, because if he's broke, he can't pay all that money within like one fucking year. But what's his fucking plan though? Hold
お
on.
前たちの言うところの弱り目の私には7億半も半年で動かせる力はないということ。
Oh, in just half a year. Oh, because it's in October and they want it in March of next year. Okay.
そんなはずはないでしょ。いい加減なことを言ってこの場をごまかす気？
遺産分配時に全て一括で清算する。
At the time of the division of the inheritance, I will liquidate everything at once?
1割を即納する条件を削除したまえ。
He's willing to sell everything? Remove the condition I must pay you 10% in advance.
それが私にサインさせるための唯一の条件だ。
Remove the condition I must pay you 10% in advance. That is all you have to do to get me to sign.
クラウス兄さん、この1割はな、あくまでもお兄さんの誠意を測る数字なんやで。
That 10% is nothing more than a number to measure your sincerity.
本当なら
Sincerity.
取引の余地もない話や。
Strictly speaking, we shouldn't even be making you a deal in the first
そこを
place.
100歩譲った上で、とりあえず1割の誠意でこの場を丸く収めちゃるっちゅ
We don't
う
need
大
big
サ
favor
ービ
offer
ス
to
なん
get
や
things
で。
done for just 10% in good faith money? Is that really good faith money though?
そう説明した上でそこを断るっちゅうんは互いの信頼関係にちょいと影を落とすんとちゃいますか？
Yeah. Hideyoshi had a humble expression on his face and had his hands clasped together. But his eyes were not calm at all. Kraus had already seen through the shadow in the depths of those eyes.
お前たちは何を焦っているのか、それとも何に怯えているのか。どうぞ、私にだけは教えて
Dude,
くれない
no!
かね。
Fuck!
他の兄弟たちには内緒でこっそり。
Oh, fuck! Rosa! No!
私は
Stand firm!
よせよ兄貴。俺たちは兄貴がサインするかしないかしか
There we go.
聞いてない。
There we go.
妙な勘繰りも交渉もなしで。
ほう、私には交渉の余地もないと。立場が弱いのは私の方で公平な関係ではないと、そう言いたいのかね。
Yeah, pretty much. Shivers began to crawl up Rudolph's back. Ever since he was a child, he had never been able to overcome the height of the wall that separated him from his older brother. And now again he began to feel himself getting snuck in by it, in the long shadow it cast. Oh,
取
sucked
引
in.
は公平な関係であるべきじゃないのかね。
Shouldn't deals be made on an even footing?
この取引は私にとっては弟や妹たちと長いことを失ってきた信頼を取り戻し、兄弟愛を深め合うもの。
This deal is something to restore the long-lost trust of my younger brothers and sisters and deepen the love between us siblings. So is he like reframing this?
それは私にとって緊急に解決したかった心
Cancer in
の
my
し
heart
こり
that I
だ。
wish resolved quickly.
それが今日解決できてとても嬉しいと思う。
I'm very happy that I am able to resolve it today.
だがお前たちもこの取引を急ぎ締結することがとても嬉しいんじゃないのかね。
Oh, that was kind of like a Uno reverse card a little bit. Kraus stared at each of the siblings. They avoided his gaze with animal-like instincts. Someone closed a fucking window. Only Hideyoshi was slow avoiding it. So he was caught in Kraus's gaze.
秀吉兄さん、
No!
あなたの会社非常に好調子だそうじゃないですか。
No, he got caught in his fucking Sharingan. It's over. I hear that your company has been going extremely well recently, hasn't it?
トントン拍子で上場を果たし、業績も株価も右肩上がり。
Didn't hit any problems getting it listed as a stock, and both its performance and stock prices are constantly growing.
実にお羨ましいことです。
うちの人の話は関係ないでしょ。
だが株主たちに対する還元を怠ったのが悪かった。
It is unfortunate you have neglected your
そ
stockholders.
して上場した時に足回りを固めきらなかったのもまずかった。
Stock listing? Oh, thanks for the specific, bro. We know you're up almost, but could you do something about the wind? It's not me, man. What up, Jacob?
気づいた時にはたちの悪い連中に自社株をだいぶ買い集められていたらしいじゃないですか。
Bad-natured fellows. I feel like I should... Hold on. Let's make a brand new section here. Let's do... Let's see. The negotiation. Fuck. The negotiation. Sure. And then I'm gonna write down drama. Okay. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna have to go back and write some of the notes down here. Big ass sniffers. Bro, I don't have shotgun barrel nostrils, bro. Trust, it's not me. He didn't hit any problems getting it listed as a stock in both its performance. Let's see. It's unfortunate you have neglected your stockholders. It's also horrible that you were unable to solidify your base when you became stockless before you realized that some bad-natured fellows had bought up a considerable amount of your company's stock, hadn't they? He knows he has dirt. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna write down, for this segment, I'm gonna write down Hideyoshi's business. This motherfucker, Kraus, got some hidden dirt. Got some hidden dirt on him about Hideyoshi's business. Hide's business was booming and was able to be listed as a stock on the market to be bought, but the stock was bought up by some ill will people. Investigating?
私に融資する人間などいないと裏を取れる程度に私も秀吉さんの裏を取れるのです。
If you can collect evidence proving that no one would offer a loan to me, then I can collect evidence on you. Is he gonna come back 3 to 1?
そんな不思議があることはないじゃないですか。
Excuse me. Kraus grinned broadly. In contrast, Hideyoshi's face was turning obviously pale. Hideyoshi's company was a fast food chain operating company that he had started from nothing. Through Hideyoshi's management efforts, performance of the business repeatedly rose and magnified, and ultimately it succeeded in becoming a stock-listed company. The greatest advantage of being in the stockholding system is that by selling stock certificates, a large amount of financing can be gained. The amount is far greater than the actual profits from the business. This made an extremely effective way to gather the massive funds needed to grow his company even further. However, in exchange for financing the company, the stockholders have certain rights. Namely, the right to observe and guide the company that they have financed in order to raise its profits above their investment. I feel like that's important. So they're bringing in a bunch of money from investors as opposed from the profits of the business. Which means for certain investors, the more money they have invested, the more power they have in that company. That right is guaranteed to all stockholders, and they sometimes even use it to reorganize ineffectual management. It is a right to prevent the money they have spent financing the company from going to waste by watching the management of the company. However, if they use the right forcibly, they can eject the former management and take over the company! Because the general body of all stockholders have the power to dismiss the management and nominate new management. That right is exercised on a majority decision by the stockholders. So if his business was invested by a bunch of bad people, they could have forced Hideyoshi out. Correct? And people who hold more stock get to cast more votes. In other words, if some people or group holds a majority of the stock, they can freely chase out the old management and make the president anyone they would like. If they want, it is even possible for them to make themselves president. Many companies, in order to prevent their stock from being bought up by malicious people and their position from being threatened, take some kind of defensive measures, such as having their own employees or people close to them buy a lot of stock certificates in order to prevent a hostile group from securing the majority. However, since Hideyoshi's company had only recently become stock listed, they hadn't had the time to strengthen their defensive measures. No, maybe Hideyoshi himself was so engrossed in the management of his company that he hadn't realized the dangers of being stock listed. So it was a blindside! He got blindsided by this, basically. It's hard to say whether he should be viewed as a kind-hearted and skilled manager immersed in a management, or a foolish manager who had his feet swept up from under him. But in any case, there were people out there who would not let him get away with that naivety unscathed. They rapidly bought up Hideyoshi's company's stock and instantly gained a significant amount of power. They then sent anonymous documents to the stockholders to begin to capture the majority? Holy fuck! ill will people. I'm gonna write down. Okay. How do I label this? Stock listed company explanation. So basically, when a company becomes listed to be bought, it becomes listed on the stock market. Stock market. Investors can go in and buy shares. That brings in a shitload of money and funding for the company. However, if investors have the right to observe the company and has the power to oversee and even control things depending how much stock they have. Brings in a shitload of money funding for the company. However, the investors have the right to observe the company, has the power to oversee and even control things depending how much stock they have. So if the typically companies have defensive measures to make sure that their company doesn't get overran. Oh, thank you so much for following, Lore. I appreciate you. Make sure that their company doesn't get overtaken by bad people. But Hideyoshi forgot to do so. What does this mean for Hideyoshi? If he forgot to set up defensive measures and bad people have the majority of the stock, a majority of his company's shares, he and everyone else could be removed from the company entirely. Wow! Oh, fuck! Okay. What if Kraus is the one that bought all those stocks? Would that be crazy? Imagine Kraus bought all that shit? They radically bought a PDO's company stock and instantly gained a significant amount of power. Okay. Let's see. The documents read the current management continues to make pointless investments and is ignoring the needs of the stockholders. Let us force the current management to retire, cut the current wasted investments, and let this company be born again as one that gives more back to the stockholders. Oh shit. Okay, let's make a new heading. The shareholders document. Wrote in the document, it states that the shareholders were neglected and that the current management should be removed. Can't you take screenshots and paste it on Obsidian? I mean, I can, but it's more effective if you reword things in your own way, because that way it sticks a lot more. Just simply screenshotting and putting it into Obsidian doesn't really help me retain it, but if you're paraphrasing it into your own words, it helps you memorize it a lot more. So yeah. What's up, boys? What up? What's up? More retention. Yeah, because the whole point of taking notes is to remember every little thing. Yeah, you're retaining a lot more now that you're taking notes, I can see. Thanks, Pedro. Thanks. Okay. What does it mean for Hideyoshi? Well, typically, and on. Let's go. And of course, Hideyoshi's company's stock was bought up, and the shareholders have a lot of power now. I feel like that's a bold no. Current management should be removed. Any guesses as who will die first? I have no idea. You can't just call him a goldfish? Dude, my whole entire chat calls me a fucking goldfish, man. My entire chat. Oh shit! Thank you for the sub, Alfredo. I appreciate you, my guy. It is very difficult to make the actual state of a company's management known. They maliciously twisted the figures Hideyoshi had produced from a tiny amount of sleep and constant concern for his company, and made him lose trust of his stockholders. Wait a second. It is very difficult to make the actual state of a company's management known? They maliciously twisted the figures Hideyoshi had produced from a tiny amount of sleep and a constant concern for his company, and made him lose trust of his stockholders. Their efforts had almost collected a majority of the stock in the company. At that point, even Hideyoshi noticed and started to buy back the stock, but the stockholders realized that the company was undergoing an acquisition maneuver. Demanded a ridiculous price for the shares that Hideyoshi was trying to buy back. Hideyoshi noticed and started to buy back the stock, but the stockholders realized that the company was undergoing an acquisition maneuver. Okay. So essentially what is happening is, because there is demand for the stock, for the shares, it's gonna rise up because Hideyoshi needs to buy up those stocks, so they're gonna raise up that price to whatever they want. They continually tortured Hideyoshi, who had no leeway in the negotiation of that price. One of the certainties of capitalism is that value will rise when both parties vie for the same thing. And one of the certainties of democracy is that the majority controls everything. So in the end, whoever buys up the most stock wins, and whoever has the most money wins. If Hideyoshi could obtain a large sum of money at this critical time, he would be able to avoid losing all of that which he had built up. So this is Hideyoshi's motive then. Okay. Am I right? Hideyoshi's motive for the deal. He wants this massive sum of money, primarily the 10% 10% deposit because it, oh my gosh, dude, because it would help him reacquire his company's stocks ASAP. Okay. Therefore, more than anything else, he wanted a lot of money right now. Oh, text change! Oh shit, text change! Mobius is finally done? Take a picture. He wanted a lot of money right now. I'm not shouting that shit. He couldn't wait for the division of Kinzo's inheritance, which may not happen for some time.
ルドルフの方も最近は大変だそうじゃないかね。海外は怖いとよく言うが、本当にそうらしいな。
Oh fuck.
アメリカの裁判は極めて感情的に決まる。
American trials are settled quite emotionally.
彼らは外国人に寛大な判決など出しはしない。
His company is overseas.
先方と和解した方が結局は安上がりになると、弁護士に忠告を受けたんじゃないのか。
He knew about that? Nah. Ew, I just threw up in my mouth. Ew. What the fuck?
何の話？
まあ仕事上のトラブルさ。
Just troubles at work. Wait, so what is Rudolph's deal? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. It seems like he's having trouble in America right now. They won't give a generous judgment to a foreigner. Wouldn't you be advised? Wait, what happened in America? What happened? Troubles at work? Uh-oh, Kirie doesn't even know. Kirie doesn't even know.
大したことじゃない。金でケリのつく話さ。
It was settled with money. Kirie quickly recognized what Rudolph's complicated expression meant. Her husband had gotten wrapped up in some kind of trouble without her knowledge and had been suffering alone.
その通りさ。世の中なんだって金でケリがつく。失った兄弟の絆だって買い戻せるようにな。
Buy back the broken bonds between
アメリ
siblings.
カは権利侵害などにはうるさい国だ。だが金さえあれば何でも和解できる。資本主義万歳だよ。
Long live capitalism.
もっとも和解金は数百万ドルにも及びそうだとの噂もある。
Rumors about that settlement money may reach several $million? Rudolph had been building a large amount of wealth with a certain type of niche market. However, a niche is a niche. It is definitely not a sunny job. An American corporate giant was trying to accuse Rudolph's company of violating their rights. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Eden's in love with Alicia? Okay. Alright, hold on. Let's make this heading bigger. Let's make this heading bigger here. Hideyoshi's business. And then we'll make this one bigger. Rudolph's business. This motherfucker has a niche business in America. XD. Accuse Rudolph's company. A niche is definitely not a sunny job. The corporate was trying to... So he's getting sued, essentially? Is he getting sued? Was trying to accuse companies of violating their rights. Okay, an American corporate giant. Let's say Rudolph's motive. Rudolph's motive here. He is getting accused by an American corpo giant for, what was it again? For violating their rights. He and his company is getting accused for violating their rights. For various reasons, it was thought that winning the trial was extremely unlikely, and Rudolph was being pressed to surrender outright. Okay, so Rudolph was going to lose a trial, and he had to surrender. Rudolph was going to lose the trial, and was basically going to surrender. Sure. But even so, there's a way to resolve with money. If he could only pay that money, though it might be painful, he could still pick himself back up. But if he didn't pay, he'd lose everything! So that's the motive! Resolve it with money. If he could pay that money, though it might be painful. The only way... Okay, so his main motive... In order to not lose everything, he needed the money ASAP to pay it all. Wait, pay what though? Pay what money? The settlement money? What money? What is he paying? Hold on. Therefore, more than anything else, he wanted a lot of money right now. Settlement money? Okay. Okay. He needed the money to pay the settlement Right now. Pay the judge off or something? That's not how courts work in America.
ローザは清く正しい。
Damn, he has dirt on everybody!
危険なマネーゲームなどには手
You
を
wouldn't
出
even
さない
touch a dangerous money game.
だが、お人よしな性分が災いしたんじゃ。
Soft-hearted nature was your ruin, wasn't it?
連帯保証人は気安く引き受けるものではないと思うが、
She was a co-signer? What'd you co-sign?
それはクラウス兄さんとは関係ない。
Oh shit! Oh shit! She's screaming now. Rosa uncharacteristically laid bare her emotions and yelled. That's the first time Rosa yelled here. Because she had thought she had kept it a secret. As Kraus watched, he let slip a muffled laugh. There was nothing to fear. Every one of them, more than anything else, wanted a lot of money right now. In other words, the situation had been reversed. Because only Kraus, who they were threatening, had no urgent need for a large sum of money. Compared to that, the three who were threatening him wanted money quickly, no matter what the cost. So the longer Kraus postponed this deal, the greater the advantage to him. Oh, hold on. Let's write that down here. I'm gonna write down Rosa's motive. She needs a lot of money right now because she co-signed something? And then we don't know Ava's motive just yet. Ava's motive. She co-signed something. I'm gonna write Kraus was able to Uno reverse. Was able to Uno reverse. Ava's motive is Hideyoshi's motive? Oh, they're the same thing? I thought Ava had her own thing. Oh, my fault. Okay, Kraus was able to Uno reverse everything because everyone in the family... Oh, fuck. What the fuck is this? What? Needed the money right now. Oh, fuck. So the longer he waits to accept the deal, the more advantageous he is. Wow! Wow. Kraus was very sly. No wonder Kenzo said his whole family fucked up now. Yeah, that's why he said that they were all incompetent. He had known of their Achilles heel from the beginning. Even so, he had not been certain. Therefore, he had hidden that until the very end, and upon closely and completely examining their attitude, he had struck back.
私もできることなら可愛い弟や妹たちの危機に金を工面してやりたいと思っているよ。だが残念なことに持ち合わせ
He ain't got no money.
7億半もの大金が工面できるスポンサーに心当たりがあるなら先にそちらを
No, that's
受けても
fucked
らい
up.
たいのだよ。
That's fucked up. Kraus's elated words were horribly blunt. The other siblings could do nothing more than listen and grinding their teeth. So, pretty much, the whole blackmail thing is... How do I word this? If he's going down, they're all going down also. Is that how I'm understanding that correctly? If they snitch on him, they also all go to shit. Right? Is that how I'm understanding it? Holy fuck. Holy shit, so the black... They need the money so they can't really snitch on him. Damn. Holy fuck. Nah. What's his author's name? Ryushiki? You've done it again, Ryushiki. You've done it again. Would they? I mean, if they got the inheritance, they'd be back on their feet. But that's if they get the inheritance, though. That's if they get it, though. because Kinzo is still alive and he's been living for the whole entire year, even though he only had 3 months. But the thing is though, Kinzo, if you remember, he doesn't want to give everything away because in my notes, I remember this motherfucker. Where was it? I don't know, but there was one point where Kinzo said that he does not want to give anything away to his fucking kids and that he would rather give everything away to see Beatrice's smile one more time. So he could give 2 shits about the fucking kids. So the inheritance isn't even guaranteed. Yo, what up on your Ritz? What up? Hop on Clash Royale? I've only done 1 Clash Royale stream. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because right now, Kinzo is going crazy right now. He does not give a fuck. He just wants to see Beatrice smile. And he is willing to give up everything to see Beatrice one more time. And he also called all of his children incompetent vultures. And that they don't deserve his money. I remember that dialogue. I don't know if I've written it down somewhere, though. Oh, also, it said right here, made a contract with the witch. He was going to eventually die, and it seemed like he couldn't pass anything down even if he wanted to. I remember that part from the first chapter, from the very first scene. It seemed like he couldn't pass anything down even if he wanted to. I feel like that's an important note. I don't know here. Shit is heating up though, shit is heating up. And if they could think of a sponsor that convenient, they wouldn't have kept up this charade. They had entered this huge battle specifically because they had exhausted all their other options. So this was their very last resort. Fuck.
もしお前たちがどうしてもこの兄を頼りたいというなら、私の口利きでスポンサーを探してやっても良いのだがね。
I could use my influence to find you sponsors.
おっと、私にはそんなものは
They
いない
did
と
say
言
that.
っていたか。
They did say that.
それではどうにもならんね。
Oh! Wow. Krause's low gloating laugh began to fill the parlor. The younger siblings who had until now been driving the oldest brother into a corner could do nothing more than grimace and grind their teeth.
冗談じゃないわ。兄さんに借りなんか作れるもんですか。冗談じゃない。冗談じゃない。
Oh shit.
クラウス兄さんを頼ったらどう助けてくれるの？
Oh shit, Rosa. Oh shit. Oh shit.
言ったではないか。私にできるのは他のスポンサーを
Find
探
other
すだ
sponsors
け
for
だ。
you.
もちろん利息を融通してもらえるようには最大限交渉するが。
Jeez, bro. Borrow the interest as well. Dude, that would add up crazy.
ちくしょう。足元見やがって。
I mean, you tried her first on Kraus. You tried her first, so.
あなた。
Baby! Should have been me!
落ち着いて。
落ち着いてるぜ。俺は極めて冷静だぜ。クソったりが。
Kitty grabbed her husband's hand, but that action made him feel even more pitiful, so Rudolph shook it off. See, man! See, me personally, bro, I wouldn't have done that. I would have held that warm embrace. Kraus laughed as though seeing that made him extremely happy.
こんな時、本当に親父殿の隠し黄金が見つかればいいんだがね。そうすればすぐに25億ずつをこの場で切り分けてやれるのだが。
Guys, I got math test tomorrow. I can't say that's 2 a.m. I spent 3 hours of very good content. Cannot believe I need to sleep when this holy drama is happening. Good night, everyone. Wish me luck. See ya, Keiichi. I appreciate you, bro. I will rewatch the stream and notes for catch-up. See ya, Keiichi. I might stream tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe. Perhaps. But see ya, my guy. Enjoy yourself, and good luck on your math test. Good night. I hope you're proud to know that you've been upgraded to one of my monitors. Hell yeah, Celestial. Hell yeah. Thanks. I get the fact he has dirt and stuff, so basically they can't snitch anyway, even if he doesn't mess up the deal. Yeah, they essentially... Hold on. They could, but they need the money, and getting it from his brother is a last resort. Yeah, pretty much. But he's also using the fact that if they do snitch, their last resort is pretty much gone. And so they're all gonna fucking sink and drown. So think about it like that. If they do snitch, their last resort is gone and they're all still fucked. So if he's going down, they're also going down with him. If that makes sense. Because in the previous dialogue, it said that they had exhausted all their options and they didn't have any sponsors that would help them out. So ultimately, this is their final resort. So they are desperate right now. If only we could truly find fellows hitting gold. At a time like this, then I could split it up into 2.5 billion yen portions for you right away. That's only totally hopelessly sad. So it's a tug of pull of going, yeah, we'll snitch if you don't pay, but also not wanting to snitch and just receive the blackmail money. Yeah, they were never going to snitch. In my opinion, they were never going to snitch in the first place. They just wanted to use it as blackmail to get the money ASAP, no Rocky. But I don't think that they were planning on snitching anyway. They just needed the money really badly. And so when I said that Kraus pulled an Uno reverse card, this was it. Dude, what a piece of shit, man. Yo, he soloed them. He's crazy. Kraus is crazy. Just like that. He soloed that. What is that, 1v4? Oh my god, bro. Solve the riddle of Beatrice epitaph together. What an asshole. What an asshole. That's such an evil ass laugh, bro. Let's see. Ah! Oh. Kenzo? More Kenzo scenes! I live for this. I fucking live for these scenes, man. Anytime Kenzo is on the screen, man, it's always peak. It's always amazing. This soundtrack is just phenomenal, man. The voice acting is sensational. Hold on. Let's update my notes here. Kraus. Even so, basically, if the siblings were to snitch on Kraus, they would all sink and drown with him. Can you not override save files? You can, but I'm just a scaredy baby back bitch. If I was Kings, I wouldn't give any money to my family either. I kind of forgot about the grandchildren. Now, here's the thing about the grandchildren, though. Here's the thing. These siblings, right? They are all entitled to Kinzo's money. They all feel entitled to Kinzo's money. But the grandchildren, they actually don't give a fuck about the money. And they're not exactly entitled either. They're not like the stereotypical like Nepo babies. Like they all want to have their own, I guess, purpose, their own will, their own life, essentially, which is opposite of their parents. How interesting. Ooh, he found out! Wait, Kinzo found out? How interesting, and what are the conditions that they attached? Canon?
その分け前としてエヴァ様、ルドルフ様、ローザ様に計75億円を支払うこと。ただしその1割を3月までに支払うこと。
クラウスの間抜けめ。弟たちに足をさらわれるとはな。
Nah, he doesn't know the updated story though.
愉快ではないか。 しかし詰めが甘いようだな。
はい。クラウス様はそれをエヴァ様以下お三人が緊急に大金を用立てする必要があるためとカンパス。
その程度のことはカンパできるのか。中途半端に無能な男め。今はどうしている？
話は一度中断されました。今はベアトリーチェ様の碑文の話をされています。
私の黄金がどこに隠されているのか、その謎を解こうと。
So does that confirm it then? That gold is real? You're trying to solve the riddle and find out where my gold is hidden? Does that confirm it then? It's real?
はい。
Kenzo set down his glasses and snorted.
奇跡の成就が先か。
Will the miracle be fulfilled first? Or will those fools expose the gold first?
実に見物ではないか。愚か者どもが我が謎を解き明かしたなら、その時は私のすべての敗北だ。
If those fools solve my puzzle at that time, I will be completely defeated?
我が屍を骨の一かけらまでしゃぶり尽くすがいい。
You can suck my corpse down to the last fragment of bone?
愚か者どもの貪欲さが偉大なる魔法に奇跡を宿らせるのだ。
The magnitude of the fool's greed imbues my great magic with its miraculous potential.
だがもし奇跡の成就が先
The
だ
miracle.
ったなら、先だったなら。
Is the miracle him seeing Beatrice one more time? Is that what he's referencing about?
ベアトリーチェは再び蘇る。
Ah, Beatrice will be resurrected again. Okay. Okay, so the miracle is Beatrice will be resurrected again. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna just have that Rudolph's business, Hideyoshi's business, and Ava's motive. Sure. I'm gonna write that down. Let's go back to the characters. And let me go to this section right here. Here. Canon is a spy? I thought the miracle was what they call when there is some uber-luck magic, like what Moses did. Yeah, they're using that as an example of what the miracle was and like how very unlikely that miracle would happen, because they were giving us very large Japanese numbers to explain how improbable that miracle is. This miracle Kinzo is talking about is the resurrection of Beatrice. What would come first? The miracle or the epitaph being solved? He's been chasing for the smile half of his... Wait. That smile which I've been chasing half my life will be restored? Oh, okay. Devil's game? Like Mr. Beast? I will definitely win and will definitely remain alive. You can have the lives of the others. See? Again. He keeps saying this. I don't need wealth or honor or assets or gold or anything. He only yearns for Beatrice. He doesn't care about anything else. He just wants to see Beatrice smile. Ew, bro. Eat your mic. Kinzo choked, apparently in great pain. Kanan got close and tried to pat his master's back, but Kinzo signaled that he didn't need to.
私が黄金の隠し場所をわざわざ人目に触れるように晒したかわかるか？
Do you know why I went to the trouble of exposing the hidden location of the gold so that everyone could see it? What?
いえ。
魔法の力はリスクで決まるからだ。
So that's his risk? It is because magical power is determined by risk.
ベアトリーチェの黄金を暴こうとする人間が多ければ多いほど
The greater the number of people who try to discover Beatrice's gold, the stronger his magic is?
その危険が高まれば高まるほどにそれでもなお成就できた時魔法の力は偉大なる奇跡を起こせるのだ
The greater the danger of that happening, then assuming that the bet is successful despite these long odds, that magical power will bring about an even grander miracle.
魔法とはつまりゲームなのだよ。優れている者が勝者になるのではない。勝者には魔法が与えられ優れるのだ。
The winner becomes superior because he is granted magic?
わかるか?
Show it to millions of people and have infinite magic power? Yeah, what if he like live streamed it on like Twitch? This is Eric if he was married to Natsuhi, super uber simp. I would be. This the plot of One Piece? Kinda.
生命の奇跡が数億分の1という神々しい確率に勝利するからこそ与えられるようにな。
So the more people know he has more power. Dude, how do I explain this? He has this whole philosophy with magic where essentially, the greater risk something is, the more potent the miracle / magic is. He brought up the whole thing about Moses splitting the Red Sea because it was such an incredible risk for Moses where, because the risk was so high during that scenario, he was granted the ability to part the Red Seas. Essentially, if I remember correctly. And so, because Kinzo wants the miracle of resurrection of Beatrice, the more risk he has of her gold being discovered, the more likelihood that Beatrice will be resurrected. Yeah? Something like that.
お前には少し難しいか。
申し訳ございません。
よい。つまりはこういうことだ。ベアトリーチェの碑文の謎を解いた者には、私が築き上げてきたすべてを与えよう。
To the one that solves the mystery of the Beatrice epitaph, I will give all of that which I have built up. Okay. Epitaph. The person that solves the riddle will inherit everything. Okay.
富、名誉、黄金、そして後宮家の家督。私が築き上げてきたすべてだ。その謎に挑む資格があるのは何も私の息子たちだけとは限ら
It's not limited to my children? Oh, grandchildren.
たとえお前であっても、その謎を解けたならすべてを得る資格があるのだ。
Even canon! Even if it were you who succeeded in solving, that would make you qualified to gain everything, so even canon.
はい。
Wow!
ですが、僕にはあのような難しい謎は分かりかねます。
無論だ。難解に作った。
He made it difficult.
だが、お前も挑め。
You must also challenge.
それが我が魔法の奇跡を呼ぶ糧となる。
That would become the seed with which the miracle of my magic will be summoned.
誰もが挑み、誰にも至れなかったら、その時はその時。
That will be that.
だが、奇跡が集い、魔法の力が生まれたなら、その時こそ。
If the miracles are gathered and the magical power is born, it will happen
ベ
then.
アトリーチェが蘇るのだ。
Beatrice will revive.
だからお前も挑め。
So the more likelihood of the riddle being solved. So what he's saying is the more likely the riddle of being solved, that correlates to the resurrection of Beatrice.
誰もが挑め。そして我が魔法に力を捧げるのだ。
It must give strength to my magic.
わかるな。
はい、努力します。
For a long while, Kinzo repeatedly muttered to himself, agitated and grabbing onto his head. Kanan stayed where he was at, alert and unmoving until he was given the next order from his master. Kinzo finally realized this.
もうよい、下がれ。
Leave me now. The coochie cannot be this good. You never know, man. You never know, bro. Because it was what? 1986? They ain't got no BBLs. They didn't have YouTube tutorials on like how to make his suction better. Or did they? I don't know. Would that mean Beatrice wouldn't want them to find the gold? Maybe. Maybe.
There's
a bag of sweets on the liquor cabinet. Hell yeah.
結構です。僕は家具ですから。
After all, I am furniture. Like she doesn't want to happen so bad that she'll revive. Yeah, I don't think that she wants to be revived. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really have too much information yet, but that could be like interesting theory. He keeps saying that. He's furniture. Oh, he's saying it too, so furniture doesn't eat sweets. What?
失礼いたします。
So is furniture like code name for spies? Kanan bowed and left the study. As the door was closed, a heavy locking noise surrounded. Let me go back to my notes, but essentially... Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck? But that was not the sound of Kanan locking the door. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to my notes here. Let's see. Where is it? I'm gonna write down furniture. Is it not on this page? It's not on this page. But anyways, Shannon and Kanan have both referred to themselves as the servants, aka as furniture. They call themselves furniture for some fucking reason. That was not the sound of Kanan locking the door. It was the door locking automatically. No one could enter without Kinzo's permission, and once they left, they could not enter again. It was a mechanism that Kinzo, unable to trust his blood relatives, had created to lock himself in his own study and isolate himself from the outside world. The only ones he could trust now were not the sons who shared his blood, but those servants who called themselves furniture. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck.
いかがなさいましたか。
ああ、源氏さん。いや、何、居場所がなくなりましてな。
No place in there anymore? With a bitter laugh, Nanjo turned to the face of the parlor. It seemed that because of the emotion, Genji understood what Nanjo wanted to say. For the most part, Genji had also understood the family situation. It must have made him want to frown, knowing that right now in the parlor, the master he served was being discussed so disrespectfully. But it would have been very difficult to gather that from his indifferent expression.
しかし、私には分かりませんな。
Uh-oh.
どうして金蔵さんはこんな挑発的なものを書かれたのでしょう。
Nanjo looked at the portrait of the Beatrice. Why did Kinzo have something so provocative written, I wonder? Well, wasn't that just explained with Kinzo's whole motive of the fucking epitaph and riddle being written? We know that now, right? Yeah? No, he actually directed his gaze beneath the portrait at the plate with the epitaph.
私には親方様のお考えは分かりかねます。深いお考えがあってのこととお察しします。
金蔵さんのチェスは昔から随分と遠大な読みで布石を打たれるものでした。
Kinzo played chess. He would always make moves based on some far-sighted reading on the board.
いや、時には理解できない一手さえ。
Sometimes even moves that were incomprehensible.
私ごとき凡庸では何を目論まれているのか皆目見当もつきませんな。
Okay.
私はこれを親方様の何かの遺言状ではないかと考えています。
Maybe some kind of will from the
それ
master.
を理解できた者に財産や家督をお譲りになられようということ。
Okay, so these guys are trying to guess what they're trying to know. Wait, so if they don't know but Kanon knows, Kinzo revealed it all to fucking Kanon, but even Genji doesn't know? What? Or maybe he's acting a fool to Nanjo.
つまり私のようなよそ者に解かれてしまう前に
Opening up the danger of someone outside or someone else like myself solving it.
兄弟4人で協力し合って謎を解け
So we're together to solve the riddle, okay.
ということでは
Oh, you're finally done, Nora?
ということですな。金蔵さんは息子さんたちのことを口悪く罵ってはいますが、なんとか兄弟が仲を取り戻してほしいと願われているのかもしれません。
I doubt that. If, as Nanjo said, this epitaph had been written to repair the relationship between the siblings, how heartwarming that would be. However, Nanjo and Genji both knew this was the one thing that could never be the case. Here were the two who held the longest relationship with Kinzo, more trusted than his blood relatives, and even they could not guess as Kinzo's true motive. Damn, that's sick.
一族のものでなくとも謎に挑む資格があると常々おっしゃっています。
Master's always saying that the right to challenge the riddle is granted to everyone, whether they are a member of the family or not.
南條先生はいかがですか。
いやいや、この老いぼれには少々難解が過ぎますな。実は以前この碑文を手帳
He
に
wrote
記
it
し
down
ま
in
し
his
た。
notebook at one point in time. There might be a more important detail. Nanjo. Epitaph. Once in his book. Night after night, I would try to solve it before going to sleep, but it really is hard. And has attempted to solve it before. Has attempted to solve it before giving up. Bye, Nora. I appreciate you. Good night. I don't know if I'll still be on later, to be honest. It's getting kind of late. Bye, Nora.
お迎えが来るまでの間、ゆっくり楽しむことができそうです。
The rest of your days.
源氏さんこそいかがですか。
Has he tried?
私めは親方様にお仕えする
Genji is also... I'm nothing more than furniture that serves the master. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. So Kanon is a spy. Shannon, Kanon, and Genji have referred to them as themselves as furniture. I don't think Goda has said that, and I don't think Kumasawa has said that either. So does furniture mean spy? Yeah, they also bear the... Oh fuck, it's one winged eagle crest. Does furniture mean spy? We're gonna italics this. What about boat? Dude, shut up! I thought the doctor refers to himself as much, but he doesn't have the symbol thingy? Yeah. Nanjo doesn't have any symbol, and he doesn't call himself furniture. Organ assets are useless to me.
やれやれ、本当に謙虚な方です。だからこそ、金蔵さんもあなたには心を許されるのでしょう。ならば、光栄なことです。
Okay. As Nanjo lightly laughed in response, he once again looked at the epitaph.
懐かしき故郷を貫く鮎の川。
Behold the sweet fish river running through my beloved home of old.
黄金鏡を目指す者よ。これを下りて鍵を探す。
Alright. You who seek the golden land, follow its path downstream in search of the key. That which is written on the epitaph of the portrait of my beloved witch Beatrice is as follows. Chat, can we solve it? Hold on. This is the epitaph here. Behold the sweet fish river running through my beloved home of old. You who seek the golden land, follow its path downstream in search of the key. As you travel down, you will see a village. In that village, look for the shore the two speak of. There the key of the golden land sleeps. You who laid hand upon the key must journey as follows to the golden land. Oh, fuck! Oh, okay. I can just screenshot this. Is he talking about Vinland Saga? Golden Land? Hold on. I'm gonna just screenshot this real quick here. Because I'm not typing all that shit out. I'm gonna just screenshot this real quick. Wait, what the hell? Post in the Discord? Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me fucking... Dude, snipping tool fucking sucks, man. Alright, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, and then now I can just put that into Obsidian. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright, sensational. Oh, sippy water. Thanks, Fiend. Alright. Behold the sweet fish. Anyways. On the twilight, sacrifice of 6 chosen by the key. On the second twilight, those who remain shall tear apart the 2 who are close. On the third twilight, those who remain shall praise my noble name. On the fourth twilight, gouge the head and kill. On the fifth twilight, gouge the chest and kill. On the sixth twilight, gouge the stomach and kill. On the seventh twilight, gouge the knee and kill. On the 8th twilight, gouge the leg and kill. On the 9th twilight, the witch revives, and none shall be left alive. Is this instructions? Hold on, wait a second, is this instructions on what is gonna happen? Yeah, I'm assuming this is how people is gonna die. So on the first twilight... Wait a second, hold on. Chosen? The 6 chosen by the key. Sacrifice the 6 chosen by the key? Who the fuck's the key? Hold on, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 characters. We have 18 characters, and on the first twilight, if I'm going to assume, 6 motherfuckers are gonna die right off the bat. 6 people are gonna die right off the bat. Oh my god. On the second twilight, those who remain shall tear apart the 2 who are close? Theory, the old lady's the key? Nah, the boat guy's the key. The boat guy. The one with fucking 40 knots. What? Who's close? Those who are close. I don't... Cannon and Shannon are close! Cannon and Shannon, they're close. So they'll survive the first night. They will survive the first twilight. Holy shit. And the couples too? Man, Kraus hates fucking Natsuhi. Oh, Ava and Hideyoshi, they're also close. Rudolph and Kirie, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. We shall see. And George is a fucking cuck, bro. Alright, let's see. I'ma also screenshot this really quickly here. Let's just screenshot this super quickly. And then I'm gonna save this to my thingy. Can George die first? Maybe. Let's see. Epitaph. Alright, nice. Oh fuck, it's not even over. On the 10th twilight, the journey ends and you shall reach the home of the gold. The witch shall praise the wise and bestow 4 treasures. One shall be all of the golden land's gold. One resurrects all the dead people's souls. One even revives all the love they possessed. And for the witch to eternally rest. Rest in peace, my beloved Beatrice. Yo, the fact that he didn't even have a fucking portrait of his grandma, of his wife, is crazy. Dude, fuck the modded boat, man. Hold on. There's 4 treasures here. One shall be all of the golden land's gold. So the golden land's gold is 10 tons of gold. I'm assuming. Here. Let's do this fucking theory here. Let's go into theory. Beatrice epitaph. Golden Land's gold equals 10 tons of gold, right? Fuck, dude. Why is this so massive? One resurrects all the dead people's souls. One resurrects all the dead people's souls? What? What does that even mean? Resurrects? You know what else is massive? What? What's massive? Resurrects all dead people's souls? One even revives all the love they possessed. Revives all the love they possessed? One revives all the love they possess? One for the witch to eternally rest. Witch to eternally rest. Is she still alive? Is Beatrice still alive? I'm going to write that down. And one for the witch to eternally rest. So does that mean, is Beatrice still alive? I don't know. Oh! We got an update. In our grimoire. Fuck! Oh. What is this? Why would they revive her if she's alive? But what if he doesn't know? Actually, yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, that's a brand new chapter. That's a brand new chapter. There we go. Let me go back to this epitaph, though. Let's see. Epitaph of the portrait. Oh, man. How many more hours are you feeling? I'm about to call it a day today, actually. I'm about to call it a night, maybe. We shall see. Actually, should we keep going? Should we keep going? Cause I probably got like 1 more hour. I probably got like 1 more hour left. If I'm being honest. Because I think what I might want to do is get to a good stopping point. Because if I start up this tomorrow or like next week, it might be like a snooze fest. If I'm being honest with you. So I think I'm gonna go for like 1 more hour, bro. Your health goes first? Dude, what do you mean my health? I'm healthy right now, my guy. Let me take a screenshot of all of this right now, Hall. That's a good stopping port. But what if I want to keep going, though? But what if I want to keep going? Hold on. This. Here, we'll screenshot the Twilight thing separately. Let's do this Twilight thingy. Still more gas in the tank. I got like 1 more hour. And then after that, I have to do something else. Start a next stream with the next scene would be insane? Why not? Depends if you want to stream where everyone is starting at the same point. Nah, fuck them, bro. Are some people on the note and you gotta recap for 50 minutes? Hold on. That's like $5 worth of gas, I think. Don't drive. It'll serve as a good recap. I don't know, man. Like, I kind of don't care about that, no. I guess, but like, I kind of want to keep going, though. Don't care about the viewers? No, not really. Nah, not really, bro. They're all sleeping anyway. They're all sleeping anyway. Oh, wait, Vampy, what the fuck? What's up, my guy? How you been? I did not notice your fucking name. Wait, what the hell? Dude, your fucking name just blended in. Hell yeah. What up, Vampy? Alright, let me take a fat piss break and then I will decide. I will decide. You've been reading my chats? I thought you were somebody else, Vampy. My fault, man. My fault. It's because your name and Pedro's name have the same exact color. Fuck. But what up, Vampy? What up, my guy? Alright, BRB. I'm gonna take a piss and then I'm gonna decide if I wanna keep going.
Alright, I want you to just tell me where he's going. Oh, okay. This is a test. This time, I'm gonna go cross up low. Cross up low? I say cross up high. Ridiculous! I even know how to call that. Goichi gonna be able to take that first game over Sonic off the back of that nasty Ultra Instinct. Like, what do you mean he slipstreaming, bro? Yeah, he is all smiling. He's like, oh, yeah. He said, yeah, that's unblockable. Like, you can block it, but it's unblockable. I'm kind of nice. Yeah, I'm pretty good at this. Because I am a sweat, you're not able to hit me. Oh, man. She looks like he is just unrelenting. We're getting a switch here, though, from Sonic. Super Baby 2 now going on the point. Oh, man. Dude, the fact that they're both playing base Vegeta, that should tell you something. That should tell you something. Goichi picks a character. That's facts. That's the guy to play. Definitely need to take note. Both these players have immaculate character taste, honestly. It's true. It's true. Team composition connoisseurs. Often pioneers of their characters as well. So quick to be able to bust them open, really explore the different amounts of tech that each character got. But let's get to game 2. See if Sonic can bounce back with the baby on point, as you mentioned. This is going to hurt Goichi. I mean, it's still a 2-touch game, but man, you do not want to start with your base Vegeta bleeding out. Oh, make it rain on him. Nice little reflect here. Still locked down the corner, though. Space got the key blast, really waiting on the assist. Oh, the assist. Oh, no, wait. Unrestrained will. An assist
assist you don't typically see, and Goichi's running 2 C assists. The fact that you get the 2M follow-up off of that knee drop now is ridiculous. His mid-screen rounds, one of his
Oh, what happened?
in the
What happened?
past, and the fact that that's now nullified.
I actually want to get into Umineko, but I never really found the chance. Yeah, good thing I'm streaming this game. Only redacted hours away from the first death? Oh my gosh, bro. How many chapters are in episode 1? How many chapters are in episode 1? 8? 7 or 8, right? Something like that. Wait, this fucking 17? Hold on, this is goddamn Sonic Fox thing. I do feel like I played it myself. I'd be confused as hell. Yeah, I actually do prefer playing this on stream because I'm able to have the assistance of like people in chat and stuff. I think that's a really fun thing to do. Oh wait, hold on, Card Capper needs to shut the fuck up, man. I keep forgetting. Hold on, relax, baby girl. Relax, baby girl. All right. You know what? Honestly, let me just save here. Alright, you're past halfway on chapter 1 is what I can say? Okay. Because listen, most likely tomorrow, I don't know if I can stream. So, I think I might just save this for next week. That's why I kind of want to push through and stuff. If I'm being completely honest with you. So, but... Nah, you know what? Yeah, let's just call it a night. Give us the beach episode. What will be next stream? Definitely next Saturday. I don't know about tomorrow though. Tomorrow's gonna be the thing. Like if I had to stream, I would stream for like 1 more hour, maybe 2 if it's getting super yummy. But I think I'm gonna just end it here though, to be honest with you. Alright. Anyways, I've saved. Yeah. W fucking edge. Motherfucker fixer, you wanted me to get off anyway. It's fine. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. That was cool. That was mad chill. That was mad fun. It is a 50-50 if I was stream tomorrow. Most likely not. Don't hold your breath for it. I would definitely be back on Saturday. I will do more Umineko. Yeah, so. I was expecting a tomorrow stream. Nah, dude, I only said a 50-50, bro. But most likely not tomorrow, though. Most likely not, if I'm being honest with you. It's gonna be a tough ask to do that tomorrow. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys. If anything, I'll see you guys next fucking weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting with me. That was so fun. Umineko was fucking amazing. That was fucking peak. And I appreciate you guys for sticking with me, even though I do random shit on stream. Hopefully my narration and my notes have been entertaining, cause making a visual novel entertaining and fun to watch is kinda high-key difficult as fuck. So I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, thanks Diana, thank you. Yeah, anyways, have a fantastic night. Go to sleep if you're in the UK or if you're in the other parts of the world. Enjoy yourselves, have fun. Good night. Most likely I'll see you guys on Saturday, same time, 6 p.m. for more Umineko. Next stream, someone will definitely die though. 100% somebody will definitely die. But yeah, good night. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Change gacha CC to visual novel CC? Well, I'm pretty much both at this point. I'm both a gacha and visual novel content creator, so.
I made this for all my people that's alive right now. Cause sometimes, man, I feel dead. We all feel dead, man. We alive on earth, but we living to die. It's for everybody that's in the